We should introduce ourselves to the people who've bought the DVD.
Yeah. Why don't we introduce each other? It might be more entertaining.
Okay.
Oh, why don't I introduce you with a little paragraph?
Okay.
So, say your name.
Ralph Smalls.
Ralph Smalls. Rafe Fiennes.
Yeah.
Ralph Smalls. Rafe Spall. No, it's not. It's a bad idea, isn't it?
It's a bad idea.
I'm the actor Rafe Spall,
Yeah.
who is in this film. To the left of me is industry heavyweight Chris Tickier.
Hard hitter. Yeah.
And then we have
multi-hyphenate.
Multi-hyphenate.
Yeah. Oscar nominated.
Oscar nominated.
BAFTA winning.
And then we have Dan Mazer, the writer and director of this film.
That's me. Look, there's Rafe Spall running up there in the rain.
Gorgeous Rose Byrne.
Lovely. That was a nice night, wasn't it? There we filmed that on Berwick Street, where actually we're recording our DVD commentary now. And it's quite popular with prostitutes, and which is great. And in order to allow us to film, they said they wanted £10,000, or they would throw used condoms at us all night.
Oh,
we went with the condoms.
We went with the condoms.
That kind of film.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not precious.
No, exactly.
An early joke about genocide in the film.
Exactly,
there.
we set it up early. You see there, the book that Josh Moss writes is called 3 Weeks, which was sort of an homage to One Day, which I thought would be funny because Rafe was in One Day. You may have spotted him as the
Love loser
Ian.
Which nearly put everyone off casting me in this film.
Actually true, it was very funny because everyone was like, okay, well, let's go and see what we were talking about casting Rafe, and it was like, well, let's go and see One Day because we hear he's really funny in it. But obviously they make him look as ugly as possible in One Day, and it was like, oh, okay, he's going to be our romantic lead, is he? But in the flesh, my God, what a looker.
Yeah,
exactly. It was all
It smells
okay.
good too.
Yeah. It smelled good. Thanks, Chris. Alex McQueen, a very respected and brilliant British comedy actor.
Hilarious man.
As seen in the show Hunderby.
Yep, and The Thick of It, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, very funny. Very lucky to have him just doing a very small part, but I really wanted to start the movie off with somebody who was like properly funny, and he just, he almost burst a blood vessel coughing. We did so many cough takes that it was slightly upsetting for him. But he was brilliant, very funny, got very sweaty. You may be able to see there.
Both of your kids were here this day, weren't they?
Very much so.
Yeah.
I think let's move on to the kids. My mother was here in this scene as well, and I've slightly cruelly cut her out because.
Why did you do that?
Just because it,
years
I would have
of
had
abuse.
to.
Come on.
Exactly. It was very cruel to me. You see, I was just about to point to the screen and say, "You see, there is my brother and his wife," but nobody would be able to say it. So they're in the background, and I would have had to add like another 10 seconds. You can see my mum's eye essentially there, but I won't point it out.
She had a nice day out there, didn't she?
She had a lovely day out.
Your brother was there.
Yeah, there he was. Yeah, you can see him. Nigel Planer, Claire Higgins. Oh look, we're just about to see our children.
Here it comes.
Chris Tickier's lovely daughter Matilda with the blonde hair, and my delightful daughter Maisie with the dark hair.
So gorgeous.
So good.
Beautiful.
Little angels, aren't they? A couple of little angels, good as gold.
Tots.
Yeah, tots.
Angel tots.
Angels.
Absolute couple of angel tots they are.
Really were. Good as gold.
I like that bit of slow motion. This looks like it was a beautiful day.
It was miserable.
It was miserable. That was like, there was 3 seconds of that blue sky, wasn't there?
Yeah.
That we managed to get.
And a very expensive crane hired to get that shot, so we sort of had to use it.
And we were doing everything we could to stop the drips coming down from behind here because it was torrentially raining behind.
Yeah.
Here he is.
Hey, tall comedian, Stephen Merchant. Very funny man. Very lucky to have him in the film. The only person who I wrote a part specifically for
was me.
Was Rafe. But it was the best man part that I wrote for Rafe, and then Stephen Merchant came in and did it. We couldn't find anybody better to do Josh, so I had to sort of double down on Rafe. Bit. So, should we talk about Pedo Rog?
Let's talk about Pedo Rog.
Featured
extra. Very keen. So we had to find a man who we thought looked like a paedophile amongst the extras, and then we were very nervous to go up to him and say, look, we're going to feature you, but it's as a paedophile. Do you mind? He loved it. He was all over it.
Since this film, obviously, I've made another film, and
all right, Chris. All right, mate.
Made another film. Look at you. I'm the big I am.
The same extra turned up for that, and all the crew. It's quite a lot of similar crew. They now refer to him as Pedo Rog. So he's now Pedo Rog in the industry.
Very good. Good luck to him. I think he's put himself on the IMDb page, on the Internet Movie Database page, as Pedo Rog. Yeah, exactly.
It'd be funny if he put himself as just down as Rog.
But I think he's looking forward to a big career as a paedophile, ideally. Here he is, look, standing up.
You cut a bit out of this speech, didn't you?
Yeah, probably.
The unfunny bit at the beginning. There was a bit about when we first met, about fireworks. There was fireworks, literally.
Oh yes, yeah.
Baked potatoes.
Baked potatoes.
Baked potatoes,
Yeah.
yes.
A middling joke. Which,
Middling joke, exactly. And I
but it was
thought,
supposed
let's
to be
not
a
give you.
middling joke.
It was exactly. I wasn't. I thought, let's, we could have made this speech kind of half funny, half serious. I thought it was better just to make it a bit kind of nice.
You see, we just cut to a guy in livery who is the what do you call it?
Toastmaster?
The MC, the Toastmaster, right?
Yeah.
Rose Byrne couldn't believe that guy wasn't an actual Toastmaster. that he's actually an actor, because he there was a bit when he introduced everyone, and it's sadly been lost. But he was very good at it, so convincing that Rose Byrne thought that was his actual job, and you got one. You probably could have got a Toastmaster for cheaper.
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, there would have been equity issues.
You checked it out.
We looked into that.
Exactly. There he is in the background again. Lovely Rose. What was your actual wedding speech like? Was it?
It was
Heartfelt,
one of the things.
funny,
Yeah, all of those things. I was very proud of it. I opened a bottle of champagne with a sword.
Nice.
Sabrage, yeah.
Yeah.
It went down a treat.
I bet it did.
I was quite grumpy on this day.
Yes, this was your only grumpy
my
day.
only grumpy day.
Yeah, you kind of
Yeah.
sort of
Well, it was
something about
cold
a
and
box,
miserable.
wasn't it?
Yeah, they tried to put me in a wobbly box. I wasn't having
Never
it.
put Rafe on a box.
No one puts
To
baby in
any
a corner.
potential directors listening to this, don't
Don't-
make the mistake again of trying to
Don't
put
do
Rafe
it.
on a box.
I was grumpy for like 5 minutes. But
Yeah.
Rest of the time I was very.
No, you were lovely, good as
Yeah.
gold.
I was good as gold.
You were good as gold. Actually, everyone was good as gold.
Yeah.
There was a few people I was told might be grumpy in advance, had reputations for grumpiness.
But all of them absolutely
Everyone was
delightful.
lovely. Exactly. Yeah, that was nice.
I enjoyed doing this.
So dancing here, Paul Weller, lovely, big Paul Weller fan. That was a nice song.
Yeah,
Top
it is
three
a
bands,
beautiful
right?
song.
What's that?
One of your top 3 bands.
One of my top 3. I don't really listen to music. I haven't bought a CD. That even shows how rubbish I am. Like people that I don't think buy
CD.
CDs anymore. I haven't done anything for
I haven't bought an
many.
LP for ages.
No, a long player. There
Here we go.
Oh, the dance, very good. Thanks to Litzabitza and
Anthony.
Anthony from the Utah Saints video.
Yeah, Anthony,
Yeah.
who does the Running Man in the Utah Saints video for a long
Okay,
time.
I came up with that bit.
Yeah, the Beyonce was you. Very good. At one point, Jason Fleming decided to get up and break dance, didn't he? That we didn't show.
Didn't make it in, did it?
Didn't make it in. The brilliant thing about Jason is that he's like the world's loveliest man. He's like the best person to ever have on a.
And a brilliant actor in his
And
been like
I was
100
about to go
films.
on to
Yeah.
that. But,
Literally 100 films.
but like loves being on camera more than anybody else. So we'll do whatever it takes at any point. Like add a little bit, do a little bit here, just to jazz it up in some
he
sense.
loves a bit of coverage.
He loves a bit of coverage. Coverage.
These were an absolute pain in the arse, these things.
Yep, that's true.
I'd given up the will to live at this point.
Yeah, oh my god. This was
Very
like
late.
just about to lose the light.
Yeah.
That isn't what the sky looked like.
No.
No, that's all CGI. Thank you
Yeah.
very much.
Storming, 5 o'clock in the
Invisible.
morning.
Yeah, 5 o'clock in the morning. Yeah.
And here we have Nigel Planer and a grand dame of the theatre, Claire Higgins,
Yeah.
who we're very, very lucky to get.
They're both very game, weren't
Who
they?
bears a passing resemblance to my own mother, funnily
Does she?
enough. Yeah.
Does she? That's
yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
That's good.
So that worked out.
Fine-looking woman.
I gallantly gave Rose my jacket in this thing because it was
You can make it through the
freezing.
You're all heart.
That wasn't written. That was just something I threw in.
What? Her giving you
Yeah,
jacket? Yeah.
yeah.
But you're always giving, aren't you? That's the thing about you.
I'm always giving.
Yeah. Always looking after me, making the film better. Selfless,
Exactly.
team player.
I'm a team player. I'm a company member at heart because I've got a
very
big
good.
background in theatre.
Yeah.
So I'm one for the company.
Yeah.
Company is me.
Yeah. You are the company.
Theatrical.
I'm a theatrical type.
Um,
I'm as at home doing a play upstairs at the Royal Court as I am a big working title romantic comedy. And
all
long may
things
that
to all men.
continue.
All things to all men. Yeah,
Right.
I think you may spend more time doing one of those than the other in the future, but who's to say?
I love the hand on the tit here.
Yeah, it's very good. I thought
You didn't ask him to do that, did you?
No, I did ask him to do
Oh,
that. Yeah,
right, yeah, he was
just for
lovely.
my own, personal pleasure. Another visual effects shot in the back there. The barn on fire. Christy Kay was convinced it would never work, didn't you?
Oh, and look, it
But now it storms. Now it's
You
the thing that
thought the joke
wouldn't work.
Yeah. People
good.
come away from this now talking about the barn.
It was baked potato.
Yeah.
It was middling, I thought.
Okay. So here we are in the marriage counselling office
With
at some of my favourite scenes.
One of the greatest actresses in the entire world, Olivia Colman.
I genuinely think she is just
Yeah.
brilliant.
We spoke about
beyond
this yesterday,
belief.
didn't we? We
Yeah,
just think
we
that
did.
she's-
Privately. We spoke about that privately. But now you're sharing it with the
Pillow
world.
talk.
Yeah.
wasn't it? Pillow talk.
Exactly. See, I've known Olivia, whose name isn't actually Olivia. Do you know that?
It's something else, isn't
It's
it?
Sarah. Sarah Coleman, but there's another Olivia Coleman, and so she decided to give herself the stage name Olivia after our university friend, Olivia Worth.
Really?
Yes. because Olivia was nice. Oh, hello.
Never with a pen.
That was yours. That was yours. Yeah. Throw it in. Gets a laugh, doesn't it? And so I've known her since my university days.
She's affectionately known as Collie.
Exactly right. That's how I know her. Collie, I say, Collie?
Yeah.
And she says, yes,
yep.
Dan. Yep. Because that's the kind of relationship we have. Collie, I can call her that.
You can.
Yeah. It was moved on. I've never said
Cambridge
nothing.
graduates, how lovely.
Yeah, exactly. We're talking about the footlights. We're on the footlights together.
Here comes the boring bit.
Oh, yeah. Shh,
I'm only joking. Don't say shush like I actually mean it.
It is a little bit boring.
It's just no, it's not.
It's just like you were moving from one to the other.
Hilarious.
It's like, you can shift in your seat. You can regather yourself a little bit.
Look at that view. Come on, that
is a lovely
London,
view.
isn't it?
St Paul's.
Daisy Haggard, excellent.
Well, Daisy and Kerry, both excellent.
Kerry Howard.
It's that thing. Kerry Howard, Daisy Haggard. They are actors who I'd admired for a long time on television, and thought it would be fantastic to have them in the film because they are just innately funny and brave and brilliant performers.
It's sort of based on what you did in the casting in general, was always trying to cast people who were
getting all serious. You've had my interviews, haven't you? Yeah. You just
tell us more about the casting.
Well, I'll tell you about my process.
Yeah.
Do you want to know a little bit more about my process? Just want really funny people so that they could make my rubbish script a bit better, ideally. So here you see Josh's flat. If you see, he's in Josh's flat. So we filmed a few scenes in Josh's flat that ultimately got cut. So it's sort of a bit weird. You don't quite understand where he is or what he is, or
why he's still in a flat when they're already been married and been away on honeymoon.
Exactly. Yeah. So there was a thing that he was moving out.
Yeah,
exactly.
Before marriage, we don't believe in it.
And the cow painting as well.
So I was at the London Comedy Film Festival. We did a screening of this. A woman came running up to me, right, and went, "Rafe, what happened to the cow painting?" Right? She said, "We've just come from the Isle of Mull.
No.
We did the cow painting. No one told us it had been cut."
Oh no!
It hasn't been cut entirely.
Because there was a long-running gag about the cow painting.
It was,
wasn't there?
It was funny.
That was really funny. But again, with those scenes in your flat that got cut, it means the cow painting joke didn't work. But we love the cow painting. It's a great painting. I'm sure if you were to look it up online, you'd be able to find the
artist.
Yeah.
Or if you ever go to the Isle of Mull.
Exactly right. Yeah.
We've not mentioned
the Mull of Kintyre.
We've not mentioned our exquisite leading lady, Rose Byrne, yet, have we?
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Look at her.
She's a beauty
Amazing.
of our age.
Yes.
A talent of our time.
Exactly. As funny as she is beautiful, and she is remarkably beautiful.
She's an absolute gas.
Yes.
And we've become firm friends.
Have you?
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah,
that's nice.
No,
I know you have. That's very good. So we'll come back to Rose because she's a permanent
she's
feature.
Be all the
Whereas
way
Tim Key,
my
dear friend, big fan of Tom Key, always have been. Yeah. Tim Key.
Did you know him at your university days?
I didn't, although he was.
Did you know when you were president of Footlights?
He was a fellow BA Cantab. A prominent member of the Footlights. Yeah, he wasn't. He basically pretended to be a student at Cambridge in order to get into Footlights, but actually was just like a bloke who lived near Cambridge, and so kept up this incredible lie for 3 years that he was a student. And so,
but no one checked it out, did they?
No one checked
Double
it out.
Life, exactly.
Yeah.
Double Life. It's almost like that documentary, The Imposter.
Yeah.
But a slightly more
without
mundane version.
the people murdering their children.
Exactly right. Yes, it's
or
true.
Catfish.
Yeah, or Catfish. Exactly right. But Tim Key, unbelievably, ludicrously, fantastically funny. Amazing in this. Just plays it in a completely unique, low energy, hilarious way. Ad-libbed his way through it, all of which is amazing and brilliant. And by all rights, this scene should have been cut. And was at one point about 11 minutes long, and I kind of loved it at 11 minutes, but it obviously didn't live that way. But I just think I think he's brilliant. I love the whole scene. I love everyone's performances, just all very kind of sort of downbeat.
This was the last scene we shot on the last day.
It was, very much so. Very true. Sad. So you can see there's a sadness in our eyes.
Sadness,
can't you?
Because we had such a lovely time, didn't we?
We did. It was lovely. The whole thing was lovely.
Yeah.
And this was based basically on a life insurance man I met in Southampton, who explained to me in precise detail what it would look like if my wife got run over, in order to try and sell me some life insurance. And he only had one arm.
Did he now?
Yeah, but it had
Did
like
he
a fake
use that
hand.
to describe what would happen when your wife got run over?
He just pulled off his fake stump.
Could be like this.
And exactly. And showed it, but he was quite a character.
Good on him.
Yeah. And Tim Key, about to be in the Alan Partridge film, is brilliant in the Mid Morning Matters.
And he's hugely
Alan Partridge
successful
thing.
stand-up show. He won the equivalent of what's now the Perrier Award, didn't he?
Exactly.
Master Slut, is that what it's called?
The new
Master Slut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that few? I think it's
That's
done
his
a
most
few
recent
shows.
tour,
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Very fun. I recommend you check him out because he is phenomenally funny.
And a bloody lovely bloke as well.
Ruddy lovely. Ruddy great guy.
Bloody
Tim
great
Key.
bloke,
Bloody
I
great
guess,
bloke.
yeah.
You know, we talk about Cambridge quite a lot. Ruddy great bloke.
I bet he did.
Yeah, really good.
This is just not a million miles away from where I live in real life, actually.
Don't tell people that.
No.
Now they'll come and
They'll
find
be
you.
outside.
Yeah, that's a security breach.
Yeah.
They'll
Be
never know
careful.
where that is.
Wouldn't they?
No.
Okay.
And I just said it's not a million miles, but it's 10,000 miles away from where I live.
Phew. You covered your tracks brilliantly there.
Yeah.
So here we are. This is the
Anna Faris.
flat. Oh yes, of course.
Appearance,
Anna
and we haven't really
Faris.
talked about the gorgeous Minnie either.
Well,
Mini drive.
okay. There'll be a time and a place for everything.
We've got a
We've
lot
got
of time
lots
to
to talk
fill.
about. We've
Yeah.
got another 70 odd minutes. I feel.
Really?
When there's a longers, you can bring up.
Can we have a
either
little break?
Minnie or Anna. Already?
No, I'm
You're
joking.
flagging.
I'm joking.
There's a big bowl of muffins next
I'm
door.
loving this.
Yeah, no, it's nice. So this is the Josh and Nat's flat, which is like the most unbelievable flat, isn't
Yeah.
it? And we'd be lucky to live there. It's actually
It's a £2 million
set.
flat.
Yes, probably, but it's nice. Yeah, I realise it's not necessarily the most realistic. I remember Stephen Merchant walked in and just went, "They're never fucking living here, ridiculous." But it's nice.
No, unless
isn't it?
she'd inherited a lot.
Exactly, through the death of a loved one.
Of a loved one, yeah. Her last husband.
Maybe we should go into the backstory of the death of a loved one, leading to an inheritance.
Jen Nash is not
Be
married
nice.
to her dad.
No, exactly. He's the
So it could
stepfather.
be.
Ah,
Yes, exactly.
yeah, you're right,
yeah,
right.
exactly. It's very possible.
We had a lovely
Very
time.
successful
shooting
marketing
this thing.
executive.
Do you think that's what it is?
I think it is.
Okay, maybe she works for his firm.
Could
It's
be.
the equivalent of a Freud's
Yes.
type of affair where Chris Tiquier used to work.
Cut his teeth
Our esteemed producer.
in a previous life.
Exactly right. So no, this was sort of the first ensemble day of filming where we all sat down and did this dinner party, and it was an amazing laugh, wasn't it?
It was a great laugh.
We just sort of sat round and chatted all day, slightly forgot about filming because everyone's so lovely. You know, everyone's just sharing stories of the industry, perhaps past loves.
Back to the Royal Court.
Back to the Royal Court. I was talking about the Royal Court.
Upstairs at the court.
Upstairs.
There was a moment though where you sort of thought you'd quite like to hang out with these 6 people.
Yeah.
That was sort of the core of the film.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
definitely. Yeah, absolutely. It was just like a really nice dinner party because everyone was just sort of lovely and funny. Ate a lot of lasagna, as I believe.
Lasagna. I
Yeah.
stuck to the salad because I was on a starvation diet through this film.
Of course you were. Yeah.
5 stone later.
5 stone later.
Unbelievable.
No,
Let's get this straight.
I recently said in a magazine that I'd lost 5 stone.
5 stone.
That is since I was 18. I've lost 5 stone.
5 stone.
So I've lost
You
5.
saw my daughter earlier.
5 and
Slightly less than 5 stone.
Really?
5.5 stone I've lost since I was 18.
Amazing.
20. Now 29.
Stone.
Soon stone. Well, I give it a year.
Hey.
No, the people were keen for me to look my best. So
And you do, and you did.
do.
So an audience.
You
could-
get
I feel
Top
there's
up
not.
later.
There's not enough torso, is there?
Oh, there's quite a lot of torso.
There's not enough torso. Though, I
No,
have
for the
to
work
say.
that you did, we should have
No,
had
there
a
should
bit
have been
more torso.
more. It's
enough
Because
for
actually,
me.
the scene after this scene was a love making scene, wasn't it? That got cut.
Was that quite a lot of torso in there?
There's
No, that was
quite a lot.
T-shirt.
Was it
Which is
t-shirt?
which is my favourite way to make love. T-shirt and socks on.
And also, like, just poking through the boxer brief. Don't take it off. Just poke it through.
Easy. It's a really easy,
It is
way
easy.
to do
Slip it
it.
out, poke it through. Oh,
Yeah.
job done. Don't have to get up afterwards, straight to sleep.
Amazing.
That's the dream, isn't
Straight
it?
to sleep. Straight to sleep.
Thanks, sweetheart. Moving on.
Yeah. Sleeping minutes.
Yeah. Wear the pants the next day. Ideally.
There we go.
So here we are now. We're about to. Okay, so this thing with the ear, my wife does it. It's unbelievable
Can
to
you
me.
do an impression of it?
Like she clears it. It's the most a guttural, unbelievable noise imaginable. My wife is a wonderful, elegant, beautiful lady.
She certainly
but has
is.
this. She really is a real cracker. Absolute
A real
cracker.
Bobby Dazzler.
She really is. And but she does this terrible. Then I'm paying homage to it here. As I do pay homage to quite a lot of annoying things that both of us do, my wife and I. I'm very bad at, you'll see coming up, a joke with a bin. I'm very bad at emptying the bin. She's very bad at song lyrics. That comes up in a minute. So it's essentially just a
She's taken
distillation.
no offence to that, though, is she?
She hasn't, no. She's good as gold, like I said.
You took a lot of the anal sex out of the film, though, didn't you?
That wasn't an homage.
No, there was a very big anal sex scene about. Which sounds wonderful, doesn't it? After
DVD
the
extras.
wedding night. Maybe it is on the DVD extras. Actually, I'm not sure. I think it is about Nat wanting to consummate their marriage anally, I suppose. I mean, that's the blunt way of putting it, isn't it? We've come to this point.
And if it is on the DVD extras, then if you're the sort of person who watches the commentary, you've probably already seen the extras.
Exactly, yeah. That's
you come to the commentary last, don't you?
Really? Okay, it's boring. Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine anybody listening to this, honestly. I may as well.
Well, not this far in, I can tell you.
Exactly.
I've been known to watch a film and then watch it again in its entirety.
Okay, with the commentary.
But
anyway,
so your own films?
Mainly my own films, just to see what people say about me.
We're meandering, and let me finish the point of the story, which is my wife's one fear was that she thought that people might think that was autobiographical, that my wife wanted anal sex on our marriage
When
night.
in fact it was you.
When it was just me. When neither of us, mate, I'm keen to stress.
Right.
Consummated our marriage anally.
That doesn't count.
No, exactly.
Which was the gist of the scene.
That was the gist of the scene, exactly. I mean, I wonder whether it does, by the way.
Shall I look it up quickly?
Yeah, Google it. Anal sex consummation. Google.
I don't think it does.
Why? Well, it's actually illegal.
Well, sodomy would be illegal, yes.
Yeah, exactly. Rightly so.
Quite right.
Quite rightly so. Still is in the Isle of Man, of course.
What?
Clues in the title.
Say that again?
Sodomy.
Yeah.
And in Burlington Arcade, I imagine.
Have you got a good sodomy story?
No. I was just because I No, it's not.
We'll use it for after. It's not for. But note to self: get Rafe's sodomy story.
No, it's not to do with me. I was going to talk about what's legal and what's not in the world of that.
Oh, okay.
But I just think it's probably not appropriate
best
for a
not to.
DVD working title commentary.
No, you're right. Exactly. Even the word sodomy, frankly, is.
This scene was
too far.
Unless said by Hugh Grant.
Indeed.
Yes, exactly. Sodomy. Love Hugh Grant, but that's not meant to be besmirching Hugh in any sense.
Amazing.
I think he's very good.
This scene was much longer.
Disclaimer.
For test.
This scene was much longer.
It was much longer.
Much longer.
Jokes. A lot of AIDS jokes. Stephen had a very hard time keeping a straight face for this entire scene.
Yeah,
I would have to say, and there was lots of, and for some reason he started blaming me. Dan, I know you're laughing back there. I know you're, and as if that was something terrible. But I was laughing. It's true. Very funny man. He improvised a lot of this, and is very funny. And lovely Anna Faris. Let's talk about her with her wig on, barely recognisable.
Barely recognisable. She's a blonde in real life, of course.
Amazingly talented and funny actress that I'd worked with on The Dictator and had admired for a long time. We were very lucky to snaffle her for this.
Where's this restaurant?
This is
Itsu
in
where?
Notting
Notting
Hill.
Hill Gate.
Yes.
Oh, right, nice.
Yeah, loving Itsu.
Absolutely loving
Yeah.
Itsu. Yeah.
Classic. Yeah. Very nice, very delicious. You see, we just get a little sneaky peek in the background there of TV's Simon Baker. Look at him being
TV
already.
and movies, Simon.
And movies, yeah.
Devil Wears Prada.
Yeah, amazing in that.
Yeah.
Brilliant in that. Already dishy, isn't it? Even from the back there. Just
Ooh.
hello,
Ooh.
Bang, pow,
Wallop.
Shazam. There you are. Hello, touchdown.
He gets pissed off if you constantly talk about his being dreamy.
About how good looking he is. It's amazing, but I don't blame him.
But you get me that we do lots of riffs later on in the film where I would just talk about how handsome he was the whole time, and he really used to bother him.
Yeah. He doesn't like it. Oh, here we go. Okay, so we've moved on from Itsu to
Central London somewhere.
Central London.
Holborn, I think we shot.
Yes, I suppose you'd call it that, wouldn't it? In the old Central St Martin's
top floor.
Yeah, top
which
floor.
Just not long closed down.
Exactly, and it was like 8 floors up, and there weren't any lifts, and we had to drag
lifts.
all the stuff up. Yes.
God bless.
Camera
bless.
crew's favourite location.
But yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
they loved it.
Oh no,
Yes.
what are you doing?
The lad's taking the dolly up there.
There was a good riff here about licking, wasn't there? that we
Urinal
cut
cake.
Why'd
out.
you take it out?
Just too long.
Not
too
funny
long.
enough.
Yeah, I mean, essentially, the first assembly of this film, when we got out, so you put everything together, was 3 hours long because there's lots of improvisation. The script to begin with is probably a bit too long. So we had to cut out lots of really funny stuff that hopefully you've all seen on the DVD extras.
Joseph Milson and Jalenga.
Jalenga Scott. It's an exotic name, isn't it? Jalenga.
Certainly is.
Yep, Joseph Milson. Very nice.
Here she comes.
Here she comes. Oh, aye.
Say no more.
It's an excellent run.
It is an excellent run. Yes, very good. It's about to have her own sketch show pilot, isn't she, Kerry Howard?
For the BBC, yeah, quite
very
deserving
talented
of it.
girl. If you haven't seen Him and Her, she's the brilliant stand-up performer in Him and Her, which is an amazingly funny show written by Stefan Goloszewski on BBC
Nice one.
Three. Yeah,
It also
really,
writes
really funny.
plays. I don't know if I've mentioned that I do plays.
Do you do plays?
Yeah, it's probably my first love, but you know.
Don't do yourself out of film jobs.
I'm not gonna.
Whatever you do.
We'll see how this goes, shall we?
So here we go. So basically, I had to persuade Simon here to be as obnoxious and American as humanly possible, because he's
This is
not.
his first
Which is
day.
the opposite
It's his
of
first
him,
day.
isn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's so smooth and kind of generally kind of unobnoxious.
Yeah.
That I just had to keep on pushing him to be as obnoxious as possible. And he's brilliant.
He's elegant, isn't he?
He is very elegant and smooth. So what else can we talk about here? Nice pistachio top, can't we? It's lovely clothes Rose wore during this. She's very.
This
keen
bit's
to-
funny.
Yes, this is good. Sort of improvised
This
on
was
the day,
wasn't it?
Yeah. It kind of came out of reality. I always find it very annoying when words are squeezed in. Here we go. This is good. Always gets a very big laugh. This.
Yeah.
Nice,
Yeah,
free
yeah,
laugh. Very good.
Do you come up with that?
I did actually. Yes. I'm not going to lie.
I think you touched on the costumes. I think all the costumes are really beautiful in this. And
Charlotte Walter,
Walter,
BAFTA winner.
and
BAFTA winner.
Won a BAFTA during our
did.
shoot.
She did. You're right. For what?
For Birdsong.
Yeah, that's
Set
right.
you
Right,
for a day
yes.
to get a BAFTA.
Exactly right. yeah.
I'm actually sat here
I was furious.
as we do this DVD commentary in a complete Josh from I Give It a Year outfit.
Have you paid for
Because
that?
no, I was just about to say because Chris Tickier, a generous and brilliant producer, was incredibly kind to gift me the whole wardrobe of my character. Including the exquisite Tom Ford suit that I got married in, which was much nicer than the actual suit I got married in real life.
Yeah.
So I wear these clothes all the time.
They're very nice. A lot of folk
A lot of folk.
that I used to sport. Not so much anymore for some reason. I feel it's a bit too
I've overtaken
young
it.
for me. But
Yeah.
I say wear it
He
again.
says wearing a
Again.
pink and yellow leopard print knit.
You wear folk very well. So they're a lovely
Thank you.
clothing brand. I
They're
can
absolutely
recommend to
beautiful brand.
the listeners of this DVD commentary.
You could send this to folk and maybe you'd get some free stuff.
I'm not much for blagging.
Aren't you?
No, I'm not actually. Don't
You've
know
got
why.
loads
Like
of
to
money.
pay your way.
Got so much
Yeah.
money. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Did you learn that at Cambridge?
When I was in the Footlights, we had a masterclass about bragging.
You were vice president of the Footlights. weren't you?
Yeah, very much so.
Was it just constant reviews?
A
And...
lot of boating songs
Oh,
about
yeah,
rowing,
yeah,
that
yeah.
kind of
I
thing.
bet.
Was there a sense that if the president was killed, you'd step up?
Yeah, we were never allowed to eat the same meal.
You get separated.
We couldn't fly.
Yeah,
couldn't fly
okay.
together.
No.
That sort of thing.
You couldn't
Yeah.
punt together.
No.
This bit here, when she plays with a willy, was just one of the. I could not hold my shit together. I
Yeah.
don't know why.
No, that was very funny.
I think what she's trying to say is that the everyday reality of marriage started to overtake the fairy tale.
Oh, scratch on the chin. Naturalistic.
Yeah, very naturalistic. Just absolutely.
Somebody swallowed a copy of Eat, Pray, Love.
It's funny.
It's funny joke, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think as
She's so funny, Colin.
Makeup and hair's beautiful as well. Chrissy Blundell, Oscar-winning.
And
Chrissy
actually, we should
Blundell.
talk about, actually, most importantly, not most important, but as important as everybody else, I say being diplomatic, Ben Davis, the director of photography, he made it look brilliant and filmic and glossy and sharp, which is what I really wanted. Because a lot of British comedies you see, and they just look a bit like kind of glorified TV. But actually, Ben just gives everything such a sharp, clean, brilliant look, and is so fast and so brilliant to work with. He was a complete, amazing ally.
Absolutely, and charming guy to work with.
Yeah.
Shot huge movies over the years. You've worked with him quite a lot, haven't you, Chris?
Yeah.
Chris brought him on. In fact, Chris and Dan assembled a absolutely crack crew.
Smashing crew, weren't they? So there's
This is
the
something
bin.
you do.
Yeah, that's me.
And
what
I
do all
do.
the time.
And I think I share your opinion on it. There's nothing wrong with it.
No, I agree. What's the problem? Why
Eke it
would
out.
why? Yeah, exactly.
Well,
Why
and
wouldn't you crush
it's
it?
green, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's
Green.
more stuff
Why-
in the bin rather than more bin bags.
But there is a tipping point at which you actually break the bag.
That's
the
not
thing.
a good thing, is it?
That's
And then
what
you've
you
got
can't do.
ooze.
Exactly, you got bin ooze, bin
Ooze.
juice, terrible bin juice. So here, the song we should talk about the song here. Maverick Sabre singing
songs
the.
throughout, really.
Yeah, exactly. But we're at this point now. Let's talk about this one.
He's very talented, Maverick.
So Maverick Sabre, brilliant. I'm a big fan of his. And the Long Pigs, he's covering an amazing Long Pigs song from sort of the 1990s, whose name I can't remember. On and On it's called, which is an amazing. I mean, check out the original, but obviously Maverick Sabre's cover is just sublime and brilliant.
Why do I understand why girls get so upset about
the Lucy up.
Yeah.
I think
Just put it down.
Yeah, exactly. Just put it down. How hard is it? It's the same effort for you to pull it down. Actually, less probably in terms of physics for you to put it down than me to put it up.
It's much harder putting it up.
Exactly.
Flip it down.
Yeah.
I always feel they should be grateful that it's up in the first place.
That we haven't urinated all over it.
Exactly.
Exactly. That's the thing. I think.
People like this bit, don't they?
They do.
The song lyrics. They've picked up on it.
Yeah. Well, it is annoying, isn't it?
It's really.
How do you feel? Are you quite fastidious with your song lyrics?
Certainly, I'm fastidious.
I feel it splits men and women completely.
Do you think?
When we've watched it in audiences, it's something that men laugh at and women go, what's the point?
It's not funny.
But I just think somebody's made the effort to write the words.
I won't sing it full-blooded either, unless I know exactly what the words are.
Yeah. Well, let's just hum along. Do a little hum if you don't know the words.
Yeah.
There's no shame in that, is there? But yeah.
Sexy cat.
Sexy cat.
Sexy cat. The classic Halloween outfit of the attractive lady.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Lads, gangsters.
Yeah. With their violin
Lads,
case.
gangsters, girls, sexy cats.
Violin case, ideally.
Yeah, violin. Absolutely.
Tarts and Vickers party. That's an odd thing, isn't it? I feel that was like our parents'
It's
generation.
gone, but Tarts and Vickers, and the best one was
went with
bloke
Use
goes
the
as a
World.
tart, girl as a sexy vicar.
Exactly. Brilliant. Classic. Subversion.
You are such a...
This is funny. People like this, don't they?
This is us desperately. You can see her and try not to laugh face.
Yeah, that's a good try not to laugh face. And Collie just really
Look,
goes.
look at me. You can see I'm obviously trying not to laugh.
I love the receptionist just sitting there the entire time, just taking the volley of abuse. She was very good, wasn't it? Oh, Harrops, there we are.
CGI, right?
Well, a library shot and then Harrops CGI'd onto it. Yes, exactly.
It's like Avatar.
It really is. Yeah. I think we might win awards.
Yeah.
I genuinely think we should win awards.
So out of this and Life of Pi.
Now, this was the Meantime Brewery, Meantime small independent brewery.
They were lovely.
Very nice to us.
Yeah, they were really nice. And so check out Meantime Beer.
Lovely lager.
It was lovely, wasn't it? Yes, they gave us 3 bottles of lager, which was nice. I'm a teetotaler, so I didn't. Again, extending the theme of me not blagging.
Stick in the mud.
I didn't partake.
Absolute stick in the mud.
Yeah. Cut out here. There's a good joke cut out here that I really liked about gaffer tape. Nobody else liked it.
It was about murdered prostitutes.
Yeah, it was about murdered prostitutes. Basically, they used Harrop's gaffer tapes in the murdering of prostitutes in Cheltenham.
So far the stuff that's not made it in is anal sex.
It was a
and
real
murder.
story.
It was a real
prostitute story.
No, because I was thinking of the Ipswich one,
and then put in Stoke Newington or something.
Stoke instead. Yeah, so it's not real. But anyway, I cut it out. Probably.
This lady's good, isn't she?
Yeah.
Her. Yeah. Yes. She's
I tell you
good.
what, in the read-through, Jane Asher did a brilliant job of reading that part.
I don't remember that
Yeah,
at all.
she did.
Did
Totally
she really?
showed
Yeah.
up her versatility.
Yeah, proper shithouse is a good line.
Proper shithouse.
Proper shithouse is a good line. Because again, the battle here, as with all the film, was to not make it too kind of saccharine and make the kind of romancy bits too romancy. And maybe I've gone a little bit too far. I could have done a bit more romance. Who's to say? But like this,
That's nice.
You love that.
That's nice. I do like that.
On the day, you
I
loved
like
it.
that. I loved
No,
it.
I like it. I think it's good because it breaks her up. It shows that she's vulnerable and a bit goofy, and I think it's a lovely touch.
It's like when she grabs the phone in the office. What's great about it is that she has this air of invulnerability, but actually she's a little bit goofy and a little bit fragile. And but going back to the shithouse thing, I put that in just in order to make it not kind of unadulteratedly cheesy and saccharine.
There was also a difficult thing to get off, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Her telling Rose how wonderful Simon was and what an excellent boss he was.
Yes.
Was
Exactly.
sort of like,
Exactly. It's one of those things that you kind of have to put in at some point. In order
You were on this train, weren't you, Chris? Did
yeah.
you go with Rose on this
I did.
journey?
Yeah.
I did.
How long was it? It was like 8 hours to do.
Dan's
this.
favourite shot. It's the only thing he didn't shoot, and he consistently tells me how terrible it is.
As did somebody else, independently said, who shot that terrible thing in the train? And I said, well, it wasn't me. They go, there's one shot I hate in the film.
Change of season?
That's it. CGI snow.
VFX.
Very nice, isn't it? That's good. Lovely. Oh, we like this, didn't we? This was a sort of our
We
first
enjoyed
day,
this.
wasn't it? Or maybe second
Second
something.
day.
Yeah, it was good.
Christmas?
You sang a little song
Yes.
that we cut out. Do you remember it?
I did.
I
I
like
love
party.
Christmas and at Christmas time. A meticulous wine.
It was very good. One of those things that on the days you think is absolutely hilarious.
and then when you watch it, it's a bit weird.
No, it's still funny, but you just think, okay, I can't quite justify it. And this is another pet hate. Okay, this is. There you go, coming up now. Will I need a coat?
Yeah.
Don't you hate that?
Yeah.
When people ask you, will I need a coat? I don't know whether you need. I genuinely don't know. You know how cold it is. Oh, I'm just repeating her lines.
You are Rose Byrne.
Yeah, I'm literally, yes. It's just a way for me to vent my fury. This is nice. I like this. This went on for about 3 times as long at one point. Okay, Ministry of Sound nightclub now, aren't we?
Scene of our crimes.
Cinema crimes. Yep. Oi oi. Lads on top. Hold on.
Hold
Who's that beautiful lady? That is Daisy Donovan, aka Mrs. Mazer, the wife. Her indoors, the ball and chain.
This is my favourite bit, though, when she walks off still speaking Japanese.
Oh, yeah. Because she'd only actually learnt one sentence of Japanese. That I sort of think about it, and then she walks off, just talking, just going,
Oshitashi.
yeah, exactly, akadashi tofu,
Yeah.
sayonara, just probably incredibly offensive.
Slightly casually racist.
Exactly, not even casual. Formal racism.
Kerry Howard in the background in a fetting pink dress.
Giving it
So
some.
Kerry Howard goes in the background later.
Yeah, loving it, exactly. I like this extra. This man was an extra who I picked on the day because I thought he looked like Mark Lawrenson.
Yeah, he looked exactly like Mark Lawrenson.
Looks a little bit like Mark Lawrenson.
He's got that same thatch.
BBC's Mark Lawrenson, exactly, yeah. Very good. And then after this, here we see William Andrews coming out. Will Andrews in the double-breasted suit.
Funny face.
Who's really funny. Unfortunately, his funny bit is cut out a bit later on. But
Big shame, that.
Amazingly funny. And it's a really funny bit.
Is that going to be on the DVD extras?
Mate, I don't think it makes it on, actually. I'm not sure. But it's really funny, and we'll talk about it when the time comes. And he's a really funny man, and I'm very upset I cut him out, but he's great. I saw him. He's been in lots of things. I saw him in Him and Her, where he does an amazingly funny episode of Him and Her, where he plays a paedophile.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll put it down again. I'm sorry. And in the Ministry of Sound here, we were here for like 3 days in a dark room. The only 3 sunny days of the entire summer.
Yeah, it was red hot outside.
Red hot baking, and we weren't anywhere to be seen near the sun. Incredibly annoying. Look at her. Look at her. She glows, isn't she?
She does. Yeah, she really does.
Yeah.
She's a movie star.
Amazing. Proper movie star. Fantastic. And so does he. Lovely. We're about to see your dance, Rave Spall.
Which we did like 25-minute takes
So
off.
sweaty.
Oh my god.
Yeah, just kept you going.
Seriously, we did like such long takes of that.
Yeah.
We did it 3 times of me doing the most ridiculous dance moves in the world.
Exactly. And we have...
I like it that you've got that sort of like a sort of bear getting tortured.
Kerry Howard again in the background.
There you go.
I'll carry it with
had a lot of this.
Martin Treneman. Another incredibly funny man who unfortunately
There we go.
we slightly cut out. Yeah, you like that one. We
That's
start
good.
gentle, we get
It's
a bit
like
bigger, don't we?
Yeah. A bear getting tortured by cruel gypsies.
Something we've done.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we actually, that was in your rider, wasn't it? You want a bear that you can torture.
Yeah,
in your trailer.
exactly. I worked with a bear once, and the bear wrangler was called Zoltan.
Really?
What was the bear called? Gareth.
No, but do you know what? It's Gareth, Steve, I think. Yeah. But the bear, it was really weird. He would get all angry until he was thrown a full bottle of 2-litre bottle of Coca-Cola, which he would pick up and take the lid off and drink himself.
Amazing. Do you want to hear my bear story? I've got a very good bear story as well. We had the bear in Borat. I don't know whether you remember.
Oh, yes,
he went around with,
of course.
And what's brilliant about the bear is he was incredibly well behaved, but any women who were menstruating weren't allowed within 500 metres of the set because it would drive him crazy.
Just lose his shit.
Yeah, loses it. So basically, it was like kind of on the call sheet of every single day. It was like a big
Kerry
thing
Howard
saying,
wanking someone off.
yeah, sorry, nice, there you go. Not for real. It was acting. She looks like she got good technique. A lot of purchase.
I had 2 lovemaking scenes with Rose Byrne that were cut out of the film.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's all right.
That's okay. But that's part of the thing as well, because it was a weird balance, wasn't it? The kind of the scenes that we showed you with, because it's the story, as you now know, having watched it, of a couple that you sort of don't want to be together. We had to really kind of toe the line quite carefully of you getting on too well on screen and not well enough. So we don't want you to be kind of horrible to each other, but at the same time we want to see that there isn't kind of an innate connection like there is between you and Anna, probably.
Because we got on very well in real life. Well, we all got on very well, but Rose is a great audience. She loves a laugh, and she's very generous with her laughter, and it's just a sort of delightful person to have.
She is brilliant. She's so. We were so lucky to have her, and then she turned out to be fantastic. And there was more Martin Treneman, who you'll recognise from The In-Betweeners. He's the dad in The In-Betweeners.
And Phone Shop.
Which he's brilliant in and is amazingly brilliant.
This is funny. Everyone
Pandora?
knows. Pandora Colin.
No, I mean, not really my friend particularly. No.
My friend.
Okay, I knew there was a friend.
I would call her my friend Pandora.
She's a girl
Colin.
about town. Everyone knows Pandora. She used to be known as Pandora Ormsby Gore, and is now Pandora
Colin. She
very, very funny actress, brilliant stage actress.
Yeah.
Again, only in a couple of scenes, but
this is a scene that was just about to be really.
Oh yeah,
funny.
so here, basically, we cut out here because it was deemed, again, in the balance of making Josh too obnoxious. There's a scene now where he goes back to the poster and has an argument because he overhears Will Andrews' character talking about stealing one of his jokes. And there's a big thing about being a joke thief and stealing his jokes that I thought was really funny, but it turns out nobody else.
It's one of my favourite bits.
Yeah, I agree, and you did lots of really funny improvisation in it as well. Yeah.
Now,
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Are we allowed to say that at this point, when we went just about 4 weeks before we started shooting the film, we found out that Anna Faris was 5 months pregnant.
Oh yes, exactly.
And
yes.
therefore, during the course of the filming, went from being not very pregnant looking to being really quite pregnant.
really probably.
So
we
what
had
it
to
meant
bring
was that the first 2 days that she came on the shoot was this threesome scene, and then a scene we'll see later, which is sort of kind of we just
Her
needed
in
to
her
get as
underwear.
much of her in her underwear as early as we could.
Yeah, exactly. So, and hats off to her for doing a
being
threesome
game.
scene whilst 4 months pregnant. I mean, I'm not sure her tiny baby
Joseph
Jack
Wilson.
now.
Jack now born.
Jack,
Yeah.
Little Jack now
God
born.
bless him.
Here you are, Jack. Probably listening to the commentary. One of
There
the
you
few
are.
people to
There you
got
are.
here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You've already been in more threesomes than I ever have.
Nice one.
Jalenga. Should we just say Jalenga at this point?
Jalenga.
Yeah, she's extremely attractive, well-built girl. Joseph Milson looks like he's having a good time there.
Yes. What do you mean?
He looks like he's really enjoying himself.
Yeah. Well, you would do, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you would.
What's not to like
Indeed.
about that? It's a good day, isn't it?
This is funny.
Yeah, it's funny. And she was great, and I mean, she threw herself into it. Lord love her. Oh, aye. Hello. Very nice. And Joseph Milson, who you may recognise from
Holby City.
Holby City. Many other things. He's a familiar face, very good actor, very familiar face of stage and screen. And obviously they are all wearing their clothes in the threesome, which is possibly a bit incongruous. But at
No,
the
you
same
mention
time,
it.
Yes, yeah. At the end we mention it, but
Is that an ADR line you threw in?
it is, yeah, a little thing that we put in afterwards in order to kind of
so.
make a joke of it. But this was a difficult day to shoot, the kind of continuity, because they're kind of writhing around all over the place, and again they were kind of improvising a lot, so whacking it all together was quite tricky. And again, what's really nice about this film is that lots of people, you come out of screenings and lots of people, because there are sort of 5 or 6 big set pieces, lots of people have different favourite set pieces. And some people, this is their favourite set piece in the film, and they think this is great. Some people like the doves that's about to come up, or the charades, or
Photo frame.
the photo frame. So there's, it's, this is kind of one of the. I sort of had this idea for an awkward threesome for a while, and sort of wanted to kind of slip it in as a big funny set piece, and hopefully people laugh at it.
Thanks, everybody.
There we go. She pops it. And here's the ADR line right here.
You both still have your underwear on.
There you go.
But you cut a big speech. There was a big speech there, wasn't there?
There was a big speech. Too long, too boring.
You people disgust me.
Yes, exactly.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, sex.
Oh, I
people.
thought you were talking to us.
I haven't in disgrace on the sofa. We've all been there, haven't
Can
we?
I just say there's no better acting than lying on a sofa acting.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the songs. I think it's worth talking about the songs. One of the things we
Yes.
decided to do was to try and find great songs,
Yes.
and then have them covered by great new artists.
Who's this?
So-
This is Christina Train.
and it is a beautiful version.
And listen to
Absolutely
her voice.
beautiful.
It's like honey dripped over melting chocolate on top of
Blossom.
Blossom.
melting butter. I mean, that makes it sound like a slightly disgusting confection.
That
but you
sounds
know what I
horrible.
mean.
Don't they sell that in
Yeah.
Iceland? Like a 3-birder.
Lidl.
But yes, the idea was to kind of give
Formosa
songs
Street.
that might seem kind of a bit kind of cliche in a romantic comedy, a kind of slightly modern twist. And Christina Train has done that fantastic.
And
the
we
top-
should thank Nick Angel, our music supervisor.
Yeah. Nick
for
Angel,
helping put
amazing,
us
yes,
together.
brilliant.
Universal Music, who
Absolutely.
David
Joseph.
The I suppose would you call it the title song off the soundtrack is by an artist called Jessie Ware, who I just think is one of my favourite artists of the last 5 years. I think she's brilliant. My idea to actually put her in, I flagged it
Yes,
up.
no. You said to me that the week before that we had we booked Jessie Ware is amazing. You should look at Jessie Ware.
She's just had a big hit in America.
Has she?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. She's going global.
She's going places. You spotted her first.
I did.
Yeah.
I did
Now,
the same with
SpongeBob
Lily Allen.
SquarePants.
SpongeBob SquarePants. Okay, so we should do a little straw poll. Maybe people could tweet in or whatever they do nowadays. I sound like a radio
tweet
DJ.
in after the fact,
whether they
while
think
they're watching the DVD
whether-
commentary
yeah.
sometime in the future.
Exactly.
Well, this will be an amazing debate,
exactly.
won't
On
it?
the IMDb.
Okay.
Whether
Message board.
she's wearing Anna Faris here. Anna Faris is wearing a SpongeBob SquarePants dressing gown that I wrote in the script. I thought would be funny because there's a line here. I am wearing a SpongeBob SquarePants dressing gown. Blah 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 blah. And I wanted SpongeBob SquarePants, but it was going to cost initially £10,000,
Yes.
and then we got it down to £5,000. I think it's £5,000 well
Worth of
spent.
funny.
worth the funny. To have
We were offered
SpongeBob
Paddington
SquarePants
for free.
For free, exactly.
And in fact, we were rather encouraged to put Paddington.
Exactly, it's going to be a Studio Canal film
Right.
coming out in a
I
while
see,
of
yeah.
Paddington.
Directed
Something to
by
look
Paul
forward to.
King.
Yeah, very good director. I'm sure it'll be wonderful.
Very good.
Did
I like
Buddy
this
and the
scene.
Bull. Yeah, no, it's a nice scene. This sensitive, isn't it? Sweet.
Yeah. I
Quite
enjoyed
near the end
doing
of the
it.
shoot. Cold day, very cold day. I remember.
Anna Faris's last day. Anna Faris's last
you're
scene.
right. Big round of applause for
Yeah.
Anna Faris. She's very happy to be going home to her husband, the actor Chris Pratt.
Fabulous actor, Chris
One
Pratt.
Quite pregnant
from Zero Dark Thirty.
Yeah.
Yeah, quite pregnant there under the SpongeBob SquarePants. So we needed £5,000 to cover up the bump, really.
Anna Faris is so brilliant. She's a complete American comedy royalty, really, isn't she? She was so great
But
that we got
kind
her
of
in the film.
always used in kind of big, wacky kind of comedies generally, and is an underrated.
She's a proper
kind of
actress.
actress.
She's a
Exactly.
proper actress,
She,
yeah.
like, she does this scene and the scene coming up later on in a taxi incredibly well, and just is utterly believable and credible and sensitive and vulnerable and delicate. She, she's fantastic. We love her, and that's a wig, and underneath that bright blonde hair. There we go. SpongeBob SquarePants eyes. £5,000. Enjoy it. Drink it in.
Drink it in.
Yes. Pause it. Rewind it. Pause it. Look at it a few times because so we can get we can get our money's worth.
It was
there.
an important scene. That was the sort of scene that was the pivotal scene between those two characters.
Yeah, and wasn't in kind of earlier drafts of the script, and I was encouraged by many people to put it in. Slightly against my will, but very glad that I did, and it's a very nice scene. To
Nicely
build.
written scene.
Well, thank you. You're very kind. Very kind.
Where's this?
Considering the duress.
Indeed.
Yeah.
What hotel is this?
It's not a real hotel. It's the Magic Rafe Spall
Of movies.
Of movies.
What is it then?
You remember that it's the same place where we filmed the counsellor scene. It's the lobby there.
Yeah, and the lawyer scene
And the lawyer scene,
and the
yes.
wedding bedroom scene that isn't in the
Exactly
film
right.
anymore.
Made to look like a jazzy central
I've
London
shot
hotel.
in that very room.
I don't show off. No one else to show
In
off.
that
do
very
they?
on a BBC
Don't go
drama
on about it.
called The White Sock Associate with
Yes.
the actress Rebecca Hall.
Oh, wonderful. She's very good actually. I like her.
Absolutely brilliant.
I like to work with her. She's good. So it wasn't a real hotel.
It's very good.
Simon Elliott, our production designer.
Yes, of course. Thank you. Very good. You're very good. Yes, brilliant, and a brilliant production team. He's very clever.
Well, because this was where the dinner party was.
Yes, this was our
This is
flat.
your flat.
Kind of put a few things in. So
Anna Skellen.
Anna Skellen. Big hats off to Anna Skellen there, the agent provocateur assistant. Underwear provided by Mimi Holiday here.
Yeah.
Is
Yes.
that right?
Yeah, that's
Yes,
right.
Yeah.
Agent Provocateur weren't
Nice.
interested.
Exactly, they said no.
Yeah.
So we entirely aped their entire setup anyway, but just didn't call it Agent Provocateur. Gave it a Chinese theme. That
It was
Simon Elliott,
boiling
very good.
hot in that studio, and I had a coat and a woolly jumper on. It was so hot.
You really are a trooper.
I am. Yeah.
You know that. You
know.
go above and beyond.
It's like mining.
And you're to
isn't
be
it? Yeah.
applauded for that, aren't you?
Yeah, I am.
Anna Skellen, very fine actress. I can never work out whether she's Australian or not.
She's Australian.
She is.
Yeah, but she spent a lot of time here. So
That's right, yeah. So I can never quite understand it. But she's great. She was in a lesbian drama.
the L word.
No.
Lip service.
Lip Service, exactly, on BBC Three. If you want to check out some of her previous work.
Was it racy?
It was racy.
Was it?
Yeah.
Not half, Chris.
I didn't see it actually, but I may YouTube it.
Yes,
At some lonely point in the future. A dark night.
but Anna came in and was part of all the casting process and was.
Yes,
sort of-
when I-
and as a result,
Yeah,
we
Anna
decided that
Skellen,
she
yeah.
was so brilliant we had to have her in the film.
Exactly. She helped us out when we were auditioning.
When you're auditioning Josh's.
Josh's, yeah, exactly. People who might be better than Rafe.
Indeed. I'm going to say a secret. We're going to go behind the curtain here.
Go on, behind the curtain.
And
Let's take a peek.
take a peek behind. And Dan Mazer and Anna Skellen did a really lovely thing because Dan always wanted me to be in the film and was always made it clear that I was his guy. The night before my final screen test, Dan and Anna Skellen came over to my house and we rehearsed the scenes. And I'm a part of the reason why I'm in this film is because of Anna and because of her help and her generosity. So thank you very much.
Yes, she's great, and she's a brilliant actress and great and fantastic here. Kind of, sort of, it's rare for very kind of good-looking, sexy people to have a sense of humour and be.
Well, because
funny.
you don't need to develop one. do you?
Exactly, you don't. All the work's done for you. You just have to sit there and let people gawp at you. So it's quite a rare combination.
And this is one of my audition scenes, and it's one of my favourite scenes to shoot. Actually,
It's fun, yeah, and you do it really well. I really like the bit that we've just gone past where you go, "Oh, it's got to go."
Yeah, 1-0, it's gotta go.
Yeah, very good, very good
I like a
improvisation.
quart of your finest panties, Moncherie.
Again, based on personal experience of just the sheer horror of having to get underwear shopping, there's no worse kind of humiliation for British man. So here we are in the Dove scene, as it's about to be.
Is this in that same place that the last scene was shot in?
Exactly right.
room.
Yeah, different room.
I would say this was your funniest 2 days on the film, I think.
Well,
Of your entire life.
Possibly of your entire life, was how you described it at the time.
Cardinal Burns.
Cardinal Burns. So let's talk about Dustin Demery Burns, who is a...
Tipped in the Standard by Dan Mazer as the
future
of comedy.
He is very funny, I have to say. And if you watch Cardinal Burns, the sketch show, it's amazingly funny, and probably by now you know about it. But they're a British sketch duo who first came to prominence with a sketch called Fiery Hawk, which you should download on YouTube. It's really funny. It's very funny. So let's talk about the Doves. Basically, so Rose Byrne gets the script, however many, 6 months before this. Obviously, there's a scene written. Doves are released in the room. They fly around Nat. She doesn't think to tell us at any point that she has an unbelievably crippling fear of birds. Like absolutely
Cannot
crippling.
be in the same.
Yes.
Not just the same room, the same vicinity as a bird.
So it's like Tippi Hedren times a million. And she
There's
is
rehearsals without birds. There's like all sorts of things.
Oh,
Going on.
doesn't mention at any point. She thinks, I didn't really think about the birds. So none of this is acting, and actually, the whole kind of tenet of the scene had to change because it wasn't really supposed to be about Nat being petrified of birds. It was supposed to be sort of slight distraction, but it turns into like this is proper. Look at that. That's proper actual terror. It's amazing. So like screams. Yeah.
Is that real? She actually fell on the floor.
She fell on the floor
Threw herself
genuinely
on the floor
because she was so scared. And I think there is
You were in
an
there for 2
outtakes
days.
thing. 2 days. 2 days of
Two
birds.
full
At
days.
no point did she become even remotely more kind of acclimatised to birds. And they would land on Simon's head, and they would be around.
He was fine though.
Oh yeah,
You know.
man, Australian
Australian manly, dreamy.
Yeah,
He since revealed that he was as scared as her, but he didn't want to show.
amazing. Look at that, professional.
Look at that, totally unbelievable. But
Yeah.
just to prove that no animals were harmed in the making of this.
Exactly. Apart from the dead birds in the fan.
We only had one dead stuffed bird as well.
Yeah.
We realised after it had been dropped 17
of course,
times
yeah.
and was quite flat.
Yeah, I know, that's true.
Oh, really?
And,
It didn't look anything like a
I
bird.
lost a lot of feathers. Yeah. And the bird poo was, I think, pesto and Greek yogurt.
Greek yogurt.
Yeah. So anybody wanting to recreate...
Which is delicious.
Pesto, yes, a snack.
No,
yeah.
I sometimes use that to eat with fish.
What, pesto and Greek
yogurt. It's a lovely dipping sauce for fish.
Really?
Do you know? Like,
Tell
not
us
now
about your
think of,
favourite dish. The was it the?
Spaghetti bolognese with chicken livers and milk.
Yeah, wonderful.
milk.
Whole milk.
A peasant food.
Peasant food. Italian peasants. They love it.
Yeah.
Why did this
Pants.
bit cut out?
Well,
Just too long. We just spent too long talking about
Really?
pants.
Yeah.
Ultimately,
Okay.
you know, it's again another funny little half scene here, probably a couple of minutes cut out where Josh
Do women
talks
really
about
like a
crotchless
crotchless
pants.
panty?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it seems. Well, I can't remember.
not
what
really
it is.
fit for
not
purpose.
fit for purpose.
Bit like a doorless house.
Very
Yes,
pregnant.
Exactly.
Very pregnant.
Very
but
pregnant. First day on set.
Yeah.
Right.
bloody great.
Yeah.
What a well-built girl.
I mean, you know, well built. Is that nice?
Yeah. No, not
Yeah.
like well built.
No,
Like
not
well
like
put
a
together.
handsome woman. Not like, oh, she's a handsome woman.
In my book,
Big
that's
boned.
a big compliment.
Okay, well built. That's nice. Yeah, that's very good.
I like this little bit.
Bill.
Yeah, it's very nice. This nice acting. Score here, very good score. Ilana
Ilana
Scary, who again Chris had worked with before on
Layer
Which?
Cake,
Layer
and
Cake.
he did work on Kick-Ass,
Yeah.
and that's it.
Stardust.
Stardust.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, Stardust. Yes.
Stardust. Yeah.
Beautiful score on Stardust.
Yes, no, it's fantastic, and
He
works
and
with Steve
who we worked with,
McLaughlin.
yeah, who used to work with Eurythmics, and actually was one of the reasons that he spoke to Annie Lennox personally to allow
Yes.
us to use Sweet Dreams,
Exactly,
which the record company thought
really?
we were
Yeah.
mangling the song.
exactly. But it's an homage. So no, they did, and the score here is lovely and really helps build the tension.
It's lovely, actually. This
in
bit
the
of
scene.
music. Yeah.
Yeah, and actually this is
He's
one of
really
my
talented, Elon, actually.
Yeah, he is
and
brilliant.
Collaborative. And
yeah, fantastic, and I'm a bit of an idiot when it comes to music, and he really held my hand through the process, which is great. And so this before the kiss here, the dialogue about the chlamydia and the gonorrhea, that's sort of almost one of my favourite bits. I kind of
Yeah, me
again,
too.
it's that thing about marrying what could be a sort of cheesy, overly romantic, sentimental, saccharine moment, and kind of undercutting it, you know, with talk of sexually transmitted diseases. I think it's quite a challenge to create a romantic moment.
Was
whilst
there a
talking
point
about
where
those
you would have
things.
done tongues in that kiss?
Hmm.
Rafe.
It's a funny thing, Chris.
It's a funny kiss.
Yes.
What do you mean? You think it's too dry?
I think that you could have gone tongue, and I can't quite work out whether it was just.
It's like day one of shooting with
I
armour.
know.
Yeah,
tricky, wasn't it?
it's a weird thing, tongue. From a man, you can only really go tongue if the girl kind of
tongue
instigates
first.
it. Yeah. It's sort of part of the code of kissing on screen. It's a really weird thing.
Did you mint up? Were you expecting it?
Always mint up. Yeah, you always prepare for the tongue. But
Do you want to tell me that? Maybe share that funny tongue kissing story you told me the other day
which one was that?
about the on stage.
No, I'm not going to share that.
Sorry.
I'll show you later.
Oh, come on! You can't do that to.
If ever you meet Ray Spall in the streets, ask him to tell you the tongue kissing story.
It
It's
involves a
very good.
famous actor and tongue kissing.
Yeah.
What was his name?
No.
Not Jane,
But, it's a very good story.
Okay.
I love this scene.
This is a great scene. The world's coldest day. It was like the middle of May or June,
Yeah.
and was bitterly, unbelievably cold.
And there was a bit cut out of this scene.
Yes.
And I've been, I understand that that you have to cut stuff out of things.
Go on.
And every single thing that's been cut from this film, I am absolutely happy to concede.
Yes.
Apart from this little bit that you cut out here.
And you know what? It's the only row I had during the entire making of the thing with studio executive people. Not even really a row, but basically they said to me, "Please, will you cut it out?" So essentially, there's a very long, extended run where why don't you do it now?
No.
Okay.
It was a moment of inspiration that's lost forever.
It was where Rafe goes on a very funny thing about translating like sidewalk pavement. So it extends this idea in a very long sort of 30-second run where he speaks in Americanisms and translates them into English. And it is brilliantly funny and hilarious and was actually one of my favourite bits in the entire movie. But played nowhere else in the world apart from in England. Went down great in England, but when we previewed the movie in America, everyone was like kind of left shaking their heads. It was impossible to.
It was actually impossible to dub. Was the big problem?
Because if you take it to France, you know, when you're saying pavement, sidewalk.
Yeah.
Faucet, tap.
Yeah.
It's the same word, so you have to go. I did the tap and the tap and the
Yeah.
pavement and the pavement. So
Yeah.
we had to cut it out,
Yeah,
annoyingly.
I see,
So, but I feel your pain.
Yeah.
I feel
No,
your pain.
I'm fine about it.
And this is also another very funny bit that we've cut. It's slightly cut short. It's almost my favourite
Cat
bit.
piss.
The cat piss, yeah. Why is your mum?
I don't know. Why don't you ask her?
I will.
Yeah.
Okay, I will.
Good.
Why don't you? Yes. I think it's such a funny idea that her mum.
Nigel playing that. Watch this. Go on, Nigel.
Go on, straight in there, Nudge. Good on you, fella. Everyone's favourite. People
There
like
you
this,
go.
don't they? It was a very long, convoluted process to find a word that sounded like another swear word that also included the idea of someone being a doctor in it, because I like the doctor joke here that you're not, disappointment, regret about to come up here. So I had to think of a doctor title that also had something that was quite near to a swear word. An exercise basically in logic.
Well, it was originally the scene was going to be Scrabble, wasn't it?
Yes.
So it was one of those things where by not being allowed to do the thing you originally wanted to do,
Yes.
we ended up with something much funnier.
Yes,
Yeah,
it was going
so
to
true,
be
yeah.
swearing out,
was
spelling out vagina on a Scrabble board, which is perfectly funny, and is based on a personal experience where I spelled out queef on a Scrabble board, which is a
Fanny
fart,
fart.
I think.
a vaginal fart.
Do you know the
exactly
word?
right.
Do you know there's a male equivalent?
Go on.
It's called a quandorf.
What is that?
What is that?
A cock fart?
Yeah.
No,
How is that
that's
possible?
Impossible.
If a small bubble of air gets, I've never heard of it, but I was
A quandorf.
a
That's
quandorf.
amazing.
Yeah. Quandorf is the equivalent of a man.
Right, and it's a triple word score, isn't it?
It is a triple. Apparently,
that's
that's how it
incredible.
came up because I was in America. I was on another set after this, and one of the actors said Quandorf is actually a word on Scrabble.
Quandorf.
I just remember the people who own Scrabble, we'd sent them the scene
Yeah.
saying the word vagina. They came back, no, you can't spell the word vagina on a Scrabble board, but you can come up with alternatives.
Oh, yes, we did, yeah.
There was a night where Dan
Yes.
Mazer and I sat and just wrote down long
Yes.
alternative words for
Yeah,
vagina to
exactly.
send to the men at Scrabble.
Maisie Mazer again. There she is.
I like that. All right, bloody Lionel Blair.
Yeah, Lionel Blair.
That won't play anywhere else.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
It's funny.
I think Americans don't have a great knowledge
Okay,
of Lionel
here we go.
Blair. Okay, so yes, here we go.
Audience
Good.
home, listen to what's going on in the background.
Yeah.
Tits or face, tits or face. Face, wrong answer.
Tits,
Yeah.
I think, wrong answer.
Was it? Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, tits.
Exactly.
Tits is wrong answer. Yeah.
Also based on a famous celebrity anecdote. A famous celebrity once said that.
I've got all the stories, mate.
Yeah, exactly. That was very good.
I've never seen Jason Fleming look more right than in front of a Christmas tree with a
Jason Fleming hated
sweater
his
over his
wardrobe,
shoulders.
didn't he? He was the only person who really, really didn't like his wardrobe. His trousers, he was just like, no, oh, really?
But it was so brilliant. His face is so kind of full of hope and wonder.
But he's wholesome, isn't he?
He is, Jason.
He genuinely is one of the most talented, kindest, loveliest, charming men in our industry, and it's a better place for him.
Exactly.
He's a true cornerstone.
Whenever he walks in the room, you're just like, oh, excellent, Jason.
You just want to be next to Fleming.
It's really nice.
Here we go.
Terence Harvey and Jane Asher, both amazing. Terence Harvey, tremendously nice, clever man. Just just does his face.
This look is
here
so good,
is just
isn't it?
amazing. I just love his face.
Do you want to know a fact about Terence Harvey?
Go on.
Till he was 30, he was an accountant.
Really?
Yep. And then he became an actor and played accountants for 10 years.
Jane Asher, a fantastic actress. Hi, hello. We'll talk about Jane Asher later because I think
I think we need to
probably
talk
better
now,
to talk
isn't it?
about, aren't they? I think.
So on the day when we shot this, that was a green screen, and we put on all the photographs at the
Later
end,
on,
because
exactly
the last day of
right,
shooting was when we shot the naked photographs.
Obviously, we never went to Morocco. Oh, hello.
That's not Rose
That's not
Byrne.
Rose Byrne's legs, nor is that. That is a very nice body double, who was very sweet, wasn't she?
Lovely
She was
girl.
sweet. Yeah,
Absolutely
lovely girl.
smashing girl.
Yeah,
Good as
very
gold.
game. Very good as gold. Absolutely, Bobby Dazzler. Cool.
This took so long to get right. Actually, it's sort of fast, isn't it? So
Yes.
it's very technical.
The blocking of it is very good.
Yeah.
And the Morocco pictures are from my actual holiday in Morocco, where I went
see
just
you in a
before
minute,
we
won't we?
started shooting. Yeah,
Hitchcockian.
I made a Hitchcockian tiny appearance. Oh, this is good. So cat wrangling.
Cat wrangler. All this
So
cat had to
basically-
do was stay still, and the cat wrangler was unable to do it. She was rubbish.
Like cats, just stay still. That's their default setting.
Actually, she's probably credited, isn't she? The cat wrangler.
Yeah. Yeah. There was a
No,
lot
she
of
was good. It was a terrible.
Do you want to go back?
Cut
Here
that
we go,
out.
hang on,
Yeah,
where
it's
is he?
like sort of amazing animals, I think they're called. It's a very
Something
unamazing
terrible is just about to happen.
Yeah.
ladies and
There
gentlemen.
you Dan
There's Dan
Mazer.
Mazer in the background there. You see?
Oh,
With the
yeah.
green jeans. Yeah, there we go. Something terrible is about to happen.
I like that leg slap.
Yeah, leg slap is very good. You played kind of, and again, we could talk a lot about the scene, but I think the most important thing's about to happen. Oh yeah!
Michael Fassbender, everybody. Michael Fassbender. Didn't know he was in the film.
Hello,
did you?
Spaulding. Don't mind if we do.
Rafe Spall's.
Rafe
Oh, look at that
Spall's
shot.
actual
That.
penis. That's
Rafe
proof
had to
positive.
go into a room on his own with a camera, and
I
the
did.
choice of position he took
Was that? Yes.
was that.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you know what I mean? As I've said many times in the interviews for this, if I was flexing that, I would have wanted to do every single scene naked. I would have been like, oh, wedding.
Day
Why don't we
one.
have a
Poking
naked
out.
wedding? Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Pool hall. Why don't we do that one naked? Yeah.
It
Very
was
good.
truly an awful day, and I downed a
Was it
pint
that?
of white wine in order to do it.
Yeah, and you wouldn't tell that you didn't shrink as a result, did you? By any sense?
No.
So, yeah.
My willy gets bigger when I drink.
Does it?
No.
It couldn't.
I've got a friend whose thing where his penis fills a pint glass. He says, "I've got a pint of cock."
It fills a pint glass.
penis
Like just
fills a pint.
lengthwise.
When soft.
Yeah,
Fucking hell.
yeah. But I've got a pint of cock. He says.
Well, there was that guy. He was a gangster and also an actor. He was called John Bindon in the '60s, and he could famously hang, you know, those pint glasses with a handle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
5 off his erection with no hands.
Brilliant. I also love the urban myth about King Dong. Do you remember that when we were young?
I remember
That
King Dong.
if he got an erection, he fainted.
fainted.
Yeah.
Because all the blood went to the penis. King Dong.
King Dong.
So I really like that bit when Jason Fleming does an air bowl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bowl.
Yeah.
That's a leftover. There was a big bowling scene, and one of the things that attracted him to the script was the chance to bowl on the screen.
Yeah,
but we cut it out, so he managed to still get in his little bowl. Mini Driver. Let's give a Mini Driver shout out. We haven't given one yet.
I think we should play a good 5 minutes.
I mean,
Driver.
amazing. Just so lucky to have her. She's absolutely brilliant in this. We love her, like proper national treasure, and good on her for doing the script. Usually she would do much bigger roles than this, but very nicely agreed to do it because she loved the part and loved the script, and the film is massively enhanced as a result. because
Absolutely.
she is just
She's pure class.
pure class, amazing comic timing, just incredible gravitas, screen presence, just very lucky.
Exquisitely beautiful.
Look at that torso, Rafe? Look at
Yeah.
that. Come on, let's quickly, while it's there.
Exactly.
5 stone.
I worked incredibly hard to look.
I love that line,
So
by
buff.
the way. Rugby. I love rugby.
That's buff.
Rugby.
Rugby,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, that's very good. That's Rafe's.
No, I mean that is your sort of, that is in film leading man term, that's a normal body. But let me assure you that for me is not. And
look, that's a
It's
chiseled
not a normal. That's
thing
chiseled.
there. Yeah.
Chiseled.
You've got that kind of
Lean.
torso, that V torso thing.
V
Very
torso,
nice,
yeah.
Very nice.
I
Classic.
enjoyed this scene. This was shot in the Lansdowne, which is just off.
No. What was it?
Lonsdale.
Lonsdale.
Which is just off Ledbury Road in Notting Hill. Really nice spot.
There isn't actually a pool bar, but we turned into a pool bar very brilliantly. Simon Elliott spotted the potential, which
I like
was
this
great.
bit.
And yeah.
This is when the
We
film
could do a
really
shout
gets
out to
good.
San here, can't we? San Davey, the script.
Lovely
script,
Sam, the script supervisor, who sat next to me the entire time.
Well, only because you're about to see a scene that would drive most script supervisors completely insane.
Exactly right. We're about to play pool, which is incredibly difficult in terms of continuity. And what the script supervisor on a film does is basically she makes sure that everything matches, so that when you go back and shoot a scene from a different angle or do another take, the continuity is perfect. And San did it without a fuss. She did it seamlessly, was brilliant. We never had to go back and shoot anything again because of bad continuity, and she was also just a complete delight to sit next to.
Lovely, right?
Lovely.
But
Lovely.
the pull, you could sort of see her pulling her hair out, because the idea that sort of nerds of the future would sit and go, oh, that ball, that ball's not in the same place.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, please God they do. They probably don't care. Nobody cares enough to watch this film again. But
That's funny. Please God, they do.
If they've listened this far in the commentary,
right,
they're
yes.
definitely looking at the balls.
when I'm giving my BFI masterclass on this film in years to come, then
It all started here, of course.
This
So
is
Rose
amazing.
Byrne's face in this, I could have played the entire scene on Rose's face because it is just an absolute picture. I don't think anybody plays misery better. Look at that. It's amazing. And one of my favourite bits is about to come up here. This here. The chalking of the queue. Because again, like, you know, we've all
This
been...
was Rafe did a very good.
Yes.
This was good. Rafe.
Yeah, it's really good. And the dynamics of this scene, I love the kind of.
It's one of my favourite
back-
scenes in the
backwards
film,
and
yeah.
forwards, and the kind of flow of it. And originally, it was set around a dinner table, but I thought it would be fun to put an element of competition in it to induce a bit of rivalry between Josh and Guy. So look at this. This is good. I love this. This bit here.
She couldn't look at her trying not to laugh.
Look at you trying not to laugh as well. When we change angle here, there's definitely...
Yeah. You see,
See, you're going. You're definitely going at that point. That's the point we see it, which is very good. There we go.
Fuck off.
But again, it's it's that thing that we've all been out as couples to play pool, and it's incredibly frustrating and annoying to play with somebody, whether they be a man or a woman who can't play but wants to play and sort of gets in the way of your game.
Yeah.
Incredibly annoying.
It's a killer.
And you can't help but just be
But
incredibly
nothing, I suspect, is also
competitive.
more annoying on the other side.
Than the
Somebody who
super
really
competitive
cares
person. Yeah, exactly.
about pool.
which is absolutely me, annoyingly.
Is it?
Yeah.
No, we played a bit.
Yeah.
You're good.
I had to. Yeah, no. I mean,
sorry,
in
yeah,
terms
yeah,
of caring, I'm all right.
I care
I'm
too.
fine. Yeah,
Yeah.
I care as well.
One of my gifts from the very kind Dan Mazer at the end of this was a
I thought
really
you were about
good.
to talk about one of your gifts was one of my a natural ability to play pool.
Yeah. No, I am quite good. But
Oh, joking aside.
Joking aside, I can play. Dan got me like a really beautiful pool cue, one of those ones that you screw together, one of those ones that if you turn up into a pool hall with one, you can be nothing other than an inexcusable douchebag. And my name on it, Rafe the Rocket Spool.
Yeah, screw together.
Screw together, yeah.
Sort of.
Oh, that was a gag, wasn't it? I had my own cue in this, but that didn't make it.
That didn't make it either way. He brought along his own again because it was just thought to tip the balance slightly into Josh being an unforgivable arsehole if he actually had his own pool cue that he brought along to play pool with.
There's no point.
Look at that.
I like that.
I love that. It's very funny. Rose's face.
There's no point in playing, is there? That's true.
Oh, I think it's my...
I think Chloe's right. I mean,
This was a fun day as well because we got to play pool in between takes. And you see in the background, meantime beer.
Yes, there you are.
Exactly. By way of homage to them. That was good. And Anna Faris actually quite good at pool in the flesh.
Yeah.
She wasn't terrible. She could, she could
She could
wheel
play a
the
bit.
cue, couldn't she? Look at the good-looking extras in the back, just enjoying a drink. Easy as you like.
Yeah, good-looking extra day, wasn't it? It was
Good-looking
like,
extra
right,
day.
we're in the
Exactly.
cool pool bar. We need good-looking extras.
Yeah, more unscrupulous directors than myself would have had a field day, wouldn't they?
Yes, they would.
Yes. It's the domain of the director often to pick off the extra, not me. Though.
2 shots of...
You could have any one of those boys, couldn't you?
Yeah. Very nice.
This was a thrill.
Carnaby Street, Foo Bears.
Yeah.
Foubert's Place and
It's a film
Kingley
right in the
Street.
centre of town.
Which was really nice. Again, and just to be, if I may be serious for a moment, I did want to make this a very kind of London film. I wanted to feel kind of authentically London 2012, 2013, and not kind of use those sort of chocolate box locations like Tower Bridge or Big Ben, and just make it feel like a very contemporary, modern place that I recognise in the place that I live in. And I thought this was a great location in sort of buzzy Carnaby Street on a Thursday night. And obviously Carnaby Street is from the 1960s, so I haven't necessarily done the thing that I'm saying, but again, kind of the neon, and I love kind of modern London as a location. It's a brilliant place to film.
Well, we all live in London and we love it.
We do.
Other than Rose, Arna and Simon.
All of us in the room.
All
of us in the room, exactly. So
this is Soho, isn't it?
This is Soho, little alleyway in Soho. Yeah. Intimate. And there we go. Oh, look at them go. And it's funny because
is that you, Dave?
That's you, Dave. It was originally one of the last things we did is we replaced the voice coming through the intercom, which was my wife, the wonderful Daisy Long, again pretending to be a sort of a kind of a fishwife.
This is
So
much
is
better.
that Dave? And then we have now a Chinese lady.
It's much better.
Don't know what she's saying. Could be saying anything. Could be filthy.
This film's shit.
Nice. Yeah, exactly. What am I doing here? How much you paying me? This much. Rubbish. Also, this is very awkward for Rose and Simon, who have known each other for about sort of 15 years.
Old friends.
Yeah, and old friends, and then been forced into snogging. But they do it very well.
Regent Street.
Regent Street. So this is interesting. We shot at the time of the Jubilee, didn't we? And when we scouted Regent Street, it was as it looks
You
now.
see a big Union
But
Jack
then
reflection there, actually.
Yes, exactly. Then we turned up the day before, and the whole street had been bedecked in probably 300 massive Union Jack flags. You can see in the window of Hamleys there a Union Jack with the Queen on it. So we had to, in panic, ring up the day before and ask the council to take down 300 massive Union
All
Jack
the things
flags.
they just put up.
All the things they just put up. A great expense to ourselves and annoyance to them. You can see in the background there just 3 Union Jack flags just hanging up, and basically they were all the way up and down the street. Then we had to remove them. But that's the magic of movies, isn't it? We click our fingers. We
It's
say
amazing,
jump.
isn't it? It's
We
amazing.
say jump. People
It's
say
amazing
how
that
high.
we got people to.
I know, unbelievable.
Yes.
Regent
Street,
Regent
centre of London.
Street.
We're making a film. Take it all down.
All right then. Fair enough.
It's amazing. Why do you not see more of these amazing locations on film? Is it because they're just really expensive?
It is quite
They're
expensive
quite
and a
difficult to
hassle.
shoot in as well.
Right.
Yes.
I mean, remember we had some control here, but the gag with the taxi pulling
Brilliant.
up. And going
Let's
past.
not forget our
Phil
locations.
Booth. No, come
okay.
on. Let's talk about Phil Booth. First
Phil
AD.
Booth.
This
The
is
housewife's favourite.
His worst night.
Yeah,
his
this was
worst
his
night.
worst
He
night.
literally he was controlling traffic.
Yes.
Buses, taxis. An unbelievable job.
And also
So
constantly
funny
hit
and-
by Superbug. Phil Booth. Constantly ill.
It's
Always
weeks
ill.
again.
Yeah.
But-
Weeks
but-
again.
But
Exactly
to be
right.
honest, the first AD, there are sort of 2 schools. There's the Sergeant Major first AD who just shouts at everyone.
Yeah.
And I think Dan particularly wanted a kind of a crew that was friendly. It was a film
Yes.
that wanted it to be a friendly set. And so
Yes.
Phil, who I've again worked with before,
Yeah.
brilliant AD and has
And
a
since.
completely different approach, which is he's funny and he's strong and kind of gets
Exactly.
people working. But there was no shouting on set. There was nothing like that.
Amazing.
Other than this night where I think he shouted at a lot of taxi drivers.
And ruthless efficiency. And also incredibly drunk people, because it was about
Yes, that's
4
right.
a.m. on a Thursday morning.
Oh my
and lots
God,
of people
yeah.
coming out of places. And then one man on a bicycle who had something about art being the domain of the free or something like that.
Art was crime.
Crime
Art
is
is
crime or
crime.
something. I can't remember.
Yeah, that is the other problem with London.
Yes.
Mad people.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
A lot of mad
A lot
people.
of mad people.
We do, yeah.
This was quite early on this scene.
Yeah. It was.
I don't know what's happening here.
We had to loop all the dialogue, ADR all the dialogue because of a creaky
None
floorboard.
of us is happy.
Did we?
Yeah.
I didn't ADR this. Maybe Rose did. Maybe it was over Rose's
roasted, yeah, I
lines.
think roasted, yeah.
I didn't ADR
She was
this.
creaking.
Maybe it's not your voice.
Oh,
hold on.
Shit, imagine being dubbed. That happens to people, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You're going to be dubbed.
I know. No, but I mean like dubbed for people.
Dubbed in English,
Yeah,
yeah.
dubbed in English.
Yeah, that would be.
See that buffet? It's now in my house.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Really
flag.
nice.
Yeah.
That's the thing. That all the stuff was so exquisite that at the end of lots of films they have a thing called a crew sale where people can buy stuff, and usually just people don't bother. But this, people were, as we were filming on day one, just saying,
I
"I want the sofa. I want this. I want
Putting
that.
dibs on.
Give me that. Yeah, give me that." A lot of it went to the house of Deborah Hayward, our lovely
And Sarah
executive
Jane Wright.
producer, and Sarah Jane Wright, our amazing kind of production executive. They kind of nabbed it first. A big shout out to
both of those.
Both those amazing, formidable, brilliant women.
Sarah Jane is known as SJ. She's been at Working Title for a while, and I did a film years ago with Working Title, a less successful one than this. But she was she's
named Calcium Kid, I think.
Named the Calcium Kid, and she was around there. And she's just a delight. She's a great girl and so much fun.
Yeah, she is brilliant and lovely. And Deborah Hayward, amazing. She was a very great champion of this script very early on in pushing it through. So I would like to pay my respects to her at this point. Deborah Hayward.
Absolutely.
This one's for you. So here we are.
Yeah, now this is me after killing myself running every day, pretending not to be good at running.
Even though you have an amazingly chiseled body.
It's ridiculous.
But you have to pretend that you cannot run.
Now we were going to have a song here, which was going to be "Never Break Us Apart" by In
yes,
Excess,
absolutely
and
right.
we were rather, we thought we were very clever to have it, and it worked really well. And then Marks and Spencers decided to do the same thing for their ad.
John Lewis, yeah.
John Lewis, sorry.
Exactly, yeah. But this, I think, maybe even better.
Who's this singing?
Song. It is Lolo Pritchard. And it's just a brilliant arrangement of a very kind of familiar song that, I've loved for many years. We should talk about Claire, Grandma.
Yeah.
Amazing, who sat there for lots of time, for days on end, having her vagina pointed out, despite being 80 years old, and was incredibly game. And,
Same game, and such a good, that's my handwriting, such a good sense of humour, and just a lovely lady.
Exactly, and brilliant. Not many.
It's like doing your own stunts,
there,
isn't it? Doing your own cards.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Well done.
Okay, so here we go. Lots of people, you were saying yesterday.
Actually, don't notice the massive boner which is just about to appear.
Yeah. Well,
they're
it's
looking
sort of
at Rose
there,
Byrne.
and then it's there. So
It's
yeah,
the move.
Yeah, there we go.
So let me tell you how we did that, because this was a thing on the day. There was like a sort of toy robot in the room.
Yes.
It was supposed to be like from Josh's previous flat, and I was controlling that with my hand, slowly moving it up.
Yes. Not incredibly technical. Like you'd want a sort of hydraulic rig or something.
Yeah.
It's not a brilliant film story, that.
No, it's not.
Is it? About the technology. Like, how do they make these films? How on earth do they do it? How would they,
Good
how
look
would they
from
get
Rayford.
that
Good
thing?
look from Rayford. This one.
Yeah.
We did a lot of takes of that,
A
though, didn't we?
lot of takes. It drove me fucking mad. that
Yeah.
bit. I don't know why.
I think that was like one of the things that didn't come incredibly easy. One of very few, but we got there in the
Well,
end.
because it's very technical,
Very technical.
Like the robot.
like the robot. Yeah.
No, it's like Casino Royale. This film.
Certainly is.
It's like the parkour scene.
Yes.
We're getting near the end now. I've been enjoying this.
I know. Well, why don't we do two commentaries?
Should we do? Can we go again?
Can we see another film?
Yeah.
Yeah, certainly just have a chat.
We made it.
Yes. Oh, this is a good shot about to come through.
I remember this scene we did. Oh yeah, wait. Let's just remain
Let's
silent
just
for a
bring this
while.
I mean, amazing, right?
God bless her. Beautiful.
Amazing.
Beautiful.
Unbelievable.
And I like how vulnerable she is now.
Exactly.
It's, it's really cute.
Yeah, it is really cute, and she's so good. And gave it all for this film. She was so brilliant. Came over.
It's,
and
it's tough
lived
for when
it
girls have to do these sorts of scenes, because crews are predominantly male, and it's a vulnerable position to be in. And she's a good sport.
Absolutely. And so lucky to get her, because she'd come off the back of Bridesmaids, and everybody was kind of after her, and this was the next script that she chose to do, despite being offered lots of things. And I'm so pleased that she did, because I honestly can't imagine any other Nat at all.
This is Gary Lightbody singing Prefab Sprouts when love breaks down.
Yes. And I think it's sublime and stunning and heartbreaking and amazing.
It's
and
a brilliant song, though.
And he was so sweet to do it, because they were off touring around America. He literally did it sort of in between on a tour, on a tour bus.
Was so keen to help out and just absolutely seized it.
Absolute gent.
We wanted him to do more, but didn't have the time to do it. But he's so.
I did that, didn't I, Chris?
Oh yeah, we were there.
Yeah, we were there together.
Another scene you don't really like.
God,
Yeah.
so annoyed. I second
Why?
handed it because it's too jazzy a moves.
Oh.
It's actually fine, but it's fine. It's fine.
Formosa Street.
Yes, very beautiful street.
Maid of
in sort of
Ale.
Maid of Ale. Very nice.
Red pepper fine pizza.
Yeah, very good.
Delicious. Very good.
Round the corner from. Oh no.
Yeah.
Don't
Security.
mention. Nobody lives anywhere near that.
no.
Don't you worry about that.
No.
It's funny though, because she's supposed to be. No, I'm not. Well, the flat that she lives in on that spot would be really expensive.
Would it even above a shop?
Yeah, cool. So it's Formosa Street. It's like right next to Warwick Avenue Station.
It's a rental.
Yeah, true.
This
For 500 quid a week, that would be. This is this is Yaocha, which was the first Michelin-starred Chinese restaurant in the capital.
Look at you.
Yep.
What ahead of Hakkasan?
Yeah.
It's on the corner of Berwick and Broadwick Street. So
and it's really great, because when we were filming there, that's where, as an actor, is where you go to all your auditions. So it's quite nice to see other actors walking past and going, "Yeah, I'm just doing this little film." And Fleming quite enjoyed that as well, actually.
But it's a brilliant location, and what I love about your actually, I'll talk about the exterior when we get to the exterior. I won't bang on about it now.
Hasn't back projection got really good in films these days?
It's good, isn't it? It's because they're not actually really in a taxi there. Okay, so this is a funny scene. This is again, anytime when all the cast were together and there was a big ensemble of things, I thought it was really funny. And we haven't seen Stephen Merchant for quite a while now, and it's really nice to
get him back,
and just kind of drive us through to the end of the movie, which is great.
Look at Minnie Driver.
She's so beautiful, isn't she?
She's ridiculous, isn't it? Amazing.
I've long been a fan of hers. Good Will Hunting. Forget about it.
Come on.
Always, throughout, everything.
Disney's
Brilliant,
Tarzan.
everything.
Disney's Tarzan.
Oh, really?
Jane.
Didn't know that.
Voice of Jane.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I thought you'd fuck a Moroccan. That was yours, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's a good line. That. Well, yeah, I wrote the script.
Oh, yeah, no, you did write some of the script. You worked very hard.
Well done, that was yours, wasn't it?
No, because Stephen Merchant did improvise a lot, and I just want to remind people, because some people would presume that he improvised all of his stuff. In fact, people said to me,
Dan did write some of it.
Yeah, did Steve write his wedding speech?
Oh, did people say that?
I've corrected people on that.
Oh, quite right. Well, thank you very much. No, I write most, and again, he adds it, and he makes it definitely much funnier. And he's brilliant. And again, this is a real. Actually, this is a classic example of Stephen and I kind of getting together and doing bits of both. So that's his joke, the Eskimo joke. The Chinese joke is my joke, and we sort of came up with it on the day and just kept on adding to it and picking out bits that we liked and didn't like. And his delivery is just amazing and sublime. Obviously.
Don't you clap.
Very funny.
Don't you clap?
Good, those eyes. You wouldn't want to get on the wrong side of her, would you, Minnie?
She's a knockout.
Yeah, that joke based on actual experience.
Yeah.
I was once on Primrose Hill, and my friend rang me because he saw me, and I looked at my phone and rejected the call in front of him.
It's not good,
and
is it?
I feel like we've never quite been the same level of friends each.
This was such a thrill for me.
Big rain machine.
In Berwick Street,
massive rain
running
machine.
through the rain.
Amazing. So again, this is the
Raining filled condoms from prostitutes.
Yeah, exactly. And this is one thing we had a little bit of a row about, didn't we, Chris? Well, I insisted on having rain because I just thought it was really important to kind of play that cliche. And look at this. This is such a beautiful shot. To me, this is like the epitome of London. You have the brilliant modern Youcher and the
Pissing rain.
the pissing rain and the kind of the cobbles of Berwick Street. To me, that's just kind of an amazing London location. I love that.
This was another one of my audition scenes.
Yeah, this is like almost the starting point of where the script came from, effectively. The idea of kind of subverting the idea of the romantic comedy and doing a kind of a proposal speech, but about a divorce. So it when I was writing the script, I almost sort of worked back from this point to fill in the.
Did you write that Rose would be wearing a toga as well?
I did, absolutely. It was
Can I say, because it's difficult because Rafe's in the room.
Go on.
To be nice about him.
Yeah, I understand. Yes.
This on the page was where you started in terms of writing the script, but it always felt like it was going to be one of the hardest things to pull off, because actually pulling off the tone of this delivery and not overplaying the humour in it, making it heartfelt and bringing and you can feel it with an audience that they don't quite know what to feel, and to get through this speech and get to a place where the audience goes and are satisfied is a testament to the skill of Rafe and Rose, but particularly
this is
I
a
think
big
Rafe's
Rafe
ball
moment,
knocks it out the park.
Oh no, it's unbelievable. I remember just watching it and just being mesmerised on the monitor and just thinking, yes, you've got it. Like that's basically one take.
He can come downstairs from the Royal Court. I thought,
exactly.
I thought, you know what,
Yes,
he can finally.
The laurels are all
acting.
yours.
Yes.
The laurels are yours. I think Zoo will really enjoy it.
One of your gifts.
5 stars. 5 stars in nuts.
Yes.
Yeah, I think.
Well, the Holy Trinity is nuts, Zoo, and front.
That's the dream. You'll be their favourite. But no, it's amazing. And Rafe, he is. Obviously, it is difficult because he's here, but he's so brilliant as the leading man in this, and absolutely owns it, and was everything that I hoped he would be, and more. Just with a kind of just a natural charisma and a natural warmth that you can't fake and you can't cheat. And there are many great actors and there are many great comics,
but there's only one Rafe Spall.
and as a comic actor who carries this film and you absolutely empathise with and laugh with, it's an incredibly difficult thing, and he's utterly credible throughout, and it's a brilliant, amazing performance that I could never have wanted more from, I have to say.
That's very kind of you to say.
I'm saying this now
Here we
before it's been released at the box office.
Yeah.
And this line here,
Biggest laugh.
probably
I think-
one of the biggest laughs in the film.
That was you came out with that on the day.
On the day,
I
wasn't
saw
it?
him at the
Yeah.
day, and I saw them staring at each other, and I just thought it would be nice to pop something in here and
Play that
Now, I wasn't sure about this because when I first saw this film, it was a rough edit and a sort of rough cut, and I think it's a really amazing song. This song by
David Gray.
David Gray. It's a classic, but I thought it was so synonymous with the 90s. And then when I heard this band's called the Pierces, and I just think it works so well, and it's such a great version. I think the idea of sort of a young current band doing it makes it work so well.
Now,
it's a beautiful song.
It's a great song. The Pierces is great. They're kind of a New York sisters who do lots of kind of harmonies and very kind of Fleetwood Mac.
Did they all watch the
No, none of them.
film before?
No, they've got no. I don't think they've got any clue about what they're.
Some of them did. Some of them did.
Did they?
Gary did. Gary wouldn't.
Oh yeah, Gary did. Yes,
Gary definitely did.
Gary definitely did.
Now,
That's true.
so this was probably the hardest location to try,
Yes.
and it was again something you absolutely insisted on and wanted from the outset. And tell us why.
Because like the modern St Pancras is amazing. It's kind of an epic building and is that brilliant kind of synthesis of modern London, where it's incredibly modern and jazzy, but still like, historical and has has unbelievable scale. So I really wanted to do it there, but the problem was they wouldn't let us take hardly any equipment on the platform.
They treat it like a runway of an airport.
Exactly.
So you have to go through customs. Also, I have to say, there was a woman from Eurostar called Leslie, who was incredibly frightening the first time we met her, and just said, "No, you can't do that, you can't do that." And we left the first wrecking very, very depressed. And actually, she sort of came.
Yeah.
Brilliantly good,
brilliantly.
and
They were amazing,
they were rather wonderful
accommodating.
to us in the
I
end.
think once they realised we were a proper film doing proper things, they were sort of all right.
And I have
This
to
is
say,
great.
when we for all the reasons you spoke about, we had to get this right, so the stakes are quite high, and this is a very difficult balance to strike, this scene, because it's quite.
This was a tough first night.
It was a tough first night. We shot it over 2 days, and actually came back and shot quite a lot of what we shot on the first night, because it took a while to work it out. Most of the stuff on the day came quite naturally, didn't it?
Yeah,
but this
generally,
took
other
some
scenes.
work.
And it's the balance of making it heartfelt, but again subverting the more traditional version of what this scene would be, and keeping it funny and keeping it sweet, and so not making it too kind of over the top and outrageous and vulgar or whatever, and just feeling kind of the love between all the couples in a certain sense, and not making it feel too unbelievably cheesy. So you're right, we had a tough first night.
You wrote a good line.
And then we came back.
Eyes thing that was all written on the day to try and give it some extra
heart.
A bit of heart, yeah, exactly.
Because Chris would, a brilliant and supportive producer sat in the room right now, would sit by the monitor a lot and would be nothing but encouraging. But I think you were despairing quite a lot because you and my Dan have got a potty mouth. So a lot of
we play blue, don't we?
We play blue. So a lot of these riffs that me and Rose were doing on this would descend into complete smut, of which poor Chris would have his head in his hands, saying it's just not right.
There we go. This line I thought of overnight, and we put in an idea to make Josh kind of adorable and dreamy and lovely. And here we were at sort of 4 a.m. on a station.
Yeah, that's right. Felt good at this point. That was like, we got it right.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank God.
Funny.
There we go. All right, very good. Nice shoes, Rose.
Yeah.
Lovely shoes. Don't know how she ran in those.
Yeah.
Shoe toga combination.
And then a lot of kissing from this point on.
Loads.
Wasn't there? A lot of kissing.
Loads.
How was it?
Very pleasant.
Yeah. Nothing
But
not to
again,
like.
No tongue again, though,
you
was
just
there?
want to be respectful, and you don't want to go in deep tongue.
No. You're a gentleman, aren't you?
She was a pregnant lady. Her husband was there.
Her husband was also there.
he was there.
Heavily
Right.
pregnant with a husband there.
Yeah, exactly. Which is doesn't maketh for a tongue.
Yeah, exactly. So we pull out. This is the final shot. Jessie Ware comes in again with "Never Knew Love Like This Before," and in reality, our camera was allowed to go about this far.
Yeah.
Which was annoying for the kind of the epic shot that you want at the end of the movie. So all of this is CGI. So this is an effect shot done by the brilliant people at Invisible. Paddy, who was in charge, who was amazing, and incredibly expensive. Unbelievably expensive to do that shot, but hopefully worth it.
And there you are.
And there we are. Oh, but are we?
No.
But are we? Hold on. Here we go. A little bit more. And again, just a final funny line that actually Stephen Merchant thought of. Credit to Stephen.
£45,000 on a wedding to your prick son. You can chip in for a bit of fucking dim sum.
It's good to get Jane Ash to say prick and fucking.
Oh, yeah.
Wonderful, isn't
I
it?
feel a little bit horny.
Man versus machine.
Man versus machine, yes. Yeah, who did these titles.
I like the way that when my name comes up, it's an upside down doll with his dick out.
Well, it's not like... Well, they've got gelatinous sweets.
I'd rather... All right.
What would you... Go on, what would you have wanted?
Let's have a...
There you are.
Oh, it's comedy.
Also, can I say, we should, the fact is that you saw the producers with Tim Bevan and Eric Fellner and Working Title, and Working Title are by far Britain's most successful and brilliant film company.
Amazing.
And Tim and Eric, the co-chairman of that company, very much the lead producers on this, and huge support throughout.
Amazingly supportive.
Absolutely.
And brilliant, and they make a film properly. When you make a Working Title film, you know it's not going to be corners cut or just pony in any sense. So I'm hugely grateful to Tim and Eric, not only for this but also for the last 10-12 years, just been very supportive of me.
No, they're the best company in the world for an actor to work for as well. They just make you feel so great and completely supportive.
Yeah, and this quickly, just this scene was supposed to drop in at some point during the movie. We shot it. We wrote it during the shoot because we thought we wanted a bit more Stephen Merchant in the film because he was so funny, and the idea was to drop it in at some point. But ultimately, it didn't quite fit because it would have slightly stopped the flow of the story.
These were like 25-minute takes.
Yeah. Amazing. That are incredibly dark at a certain point.
Oh my
They talk about baby murder.
Oh my God.
And I believe also racist killings.
Yeah, sure.
But no. We
and
put
this
it
is
at the
where
end
we
because it was so funny.
we come to the end of our journey.
And here we are. There we go.
Amazing
Matilda
quite
ticket.
high up.
That's
Yeah,
sweet,
like
isn't
that.
it? It's good, isn't it?
We went in order of appearance.
Yeah, nice, exactly.
Very important.
Higher than Simon Baker.
Daisy Donovan.
William
Party goer.
Andrews. Yeah, Dustin Demery Burns, very funny.
Tony
Peter
Luckin, our stunt coordinator, easiest job in the world.
Yeah,
Literally,
exactly.
the least stunty.
What were the stunts?
Do you remember when you
had
ran
to jostle someone?
to the restaurant?
Oh, yeah,
you slightly jostled somebody's shoulder.
There was some jostling.
Yeah, exactly.
You should talk about your assistants at this point, shouldn't you?
Absolutely,
Fran
of
Broadhurst,
course.
Pip Williams.
Fran Broadhurst, unbelievable. The wind beneath my wings, constantly by my side, supplying everything I would ever need, and adorable and delightful and efficient.
Big camera operator Sam Renton, what a dude.
Oh yes, Nye Jones, Zoe Whittaker on the playback. We loved her, didn't we?
She was a sparky girl, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was a sparky girl. That's great. It seems wrong. Oh, let's talk about Tony Cranston, the editor, as well.
Oh, yes.
Fantastic, brilliant. Just devoted himself to this and did an amazing job with all the footage. And
Dave Smith,
brilliant.
gaffer.
Dave Smith,
Unbelievable gaffer.
legend,
Great,
legend, lovely.
Yep.
Lovely man. Housewife's favourite as well.
Very
Ladies
much.
love him, don't
Very
they?
much.
And a few
Jane
other
Hooks,
members of the crew.
Jane Hooks, I should probably say, my wonderful co-producer.
You should.
I should.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Very good. Amazing Jane Hooks. She's brilliant. Very supportive throughout.
Very attractive woman as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Unit drivers, Julian Chapman. he was my driver, and as an actor, you have two very close relationships on a film. Number one is with the person who does your makeup, because they're right up in your face all the time. You see them first thing in the morning and last thing at night, and they're there just before you do a take. So that's Chrissy Blundell, the Oscar-winning Chrissy Blundell, who's amazing. And the other person you see a lot of is the person who sees you first thing in the morning and last thing at night again, and sort of looks after you, is your driver. And it's a very important relationship. And Julian was my driver, and I've tried to make him my driver again, but he's off with Ben Cumberbatch on a film about Julian Assange. So Ben's got him, but he's...
Does that mean Julian's now dead to you?
No,
Julian,
Benedict's
this is a long way of saying
Benedict's
you're
now dead.
yeah.
Still my driver.
Yeah.
He was brilliant.
And I had Glenn, who's hilarious and brilliant, and has an incredibly voracious appetite for watching terrible films on his iPad. I think he'd watched. I don't know. I can't say what the terrible film is because that's wrong. So, but anyway, lovely chap.
It's the songs.
And then the songs.
Well, gentlemen,
yes,
this is goodbye.
It is goodbye. We'll never see each other
We'll
again.
never see each other again.
This is the final. This is the final job of the film.
We should say that the date today is what?
The February the 1st.
February the 1st.
A week today, the film
is released on the 8th.
That's right. We're still full of hope.
We are still full of hope at this point.
Yeah. You may well be saying, why on earth are they even giving a DVD commentary
there you go.
to this?
SpongeBob SquarePants dressing gown care of Viacom.
Yeah. Thank you.
We had to make it ourselves.
£5,000.
£5,000.
Yeah.
Doesn't exist.
Jenny Packham made the wedding dress.
Yes. Oh, and I suppose the final big shout should go to Studio Canal for giving us the money. Ron Halpern, Olivia Coulson, Danny Perkins, Jenny Borgars, Dan McRae. Amazing, brilliant, so supportive, allowed us to make the film we want to make. Thank you.
Thank you very much.